Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. I know I'm late, man. I was supposed to be got up in here, but shout out to everybody that's going to catch it on replay. We're going to still do our thing in politics tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm late. Got caught up in the streets, caught up at a video shoot, caught up at an event, pulled up to something for Exotic Pop today. They was doing a benefit concert slash meeting slash artist performance type thing for Vanessa Gilly. Condolences to her family. Rest in peace to her. She was killed. I don't remember the exact date, but she was in the army. The Hispanic lady that went missing in the army. So they had an event for her today in Houston. I pulled up to that, just showed some love to that. Shout out to everybody over there, Exotic Pop. Condolences to her entire family. Several artists came out. Peso came out. Splurge came out of Arlington. Shout out Splurge. He popped out there. It was several people. Wolfpack was in there. La Mexico Hove. Several other artists there, man. I don't got everybody on the top of the dome right now. Shout out to TSF. They was in the building too. All the vendors that was there. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Po Boys. Houston. I grabbed some food from him. Dog had some good little shrimp and chicken. Shout out to Po Boys Houston. Shout out to Exotic Pop for doing everything they do. It was a lot of media, a few media outlets there. I just popped up to show love, man. And today we just gonna tap in and show some love to Kevin Samuels, bro. Condolences to his family, first and foremost, his daughter, his mother, anybody close to him, his close friends, and everything like that. Most high, most respect. Salim Sim, we on that tonight. Do you want to join in? Salim Sim, if I drop the link, are you going to join? I'm going to drop the link for you right now. We on that. What you on? We on it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm on that tonight. I got the energy for that tonight. Salim Sim, you got 2 minutes. Do you got the nuts to join or I'm kicking you out? Which one you want, nigga? Salim Sim, I'm talking to you. Are you going to join or you getting kicked out? Which one you want to do? You got to come stand on that bullshit now. This one of them platforms we make niggas stand on the disrespect. This is one of them. I'm one of them niggas. I want to look at it. What you on? If you don't come join this chat, go tell your mama you raised a grown-ass man who gets on the internet and disrespect the dead man. We on that tonight, nigga. Salim Sim. We waiting, nigga. All you niggas in the comment section who don't want to come stand on the disrespect, go tell your mama, hey, mama, you raised a son who gets on the internet and disrespect dead people behind a fucking YouTube account. And look at your mama face for Mother's Day, nigga. And tell her, mama, I'm out here making you look bad. Because I guarantee you your mama raised you right, nigga. You niggas just weak. And y'all suck at life. You ain't found happiness in your life, so you'll try to tell another nigga dying. That's just weak. Weak. It's a lot of you weak motherfuckers running around right now. A lot of weak ass bitches too. So before we get too deep, man, I want to put more people's names in that title and show everybody their proper respect. Which this is about Kevin Samuels, but also like it was good to see like somebody, people come out and speak a good piece on them, and everybody probably haven't done their official talks yet. But just hearing the audios and the responses and the tweets and the feedback that people was giving for Kevin Samuels, man, that was dope, man. So shout out to Saleh Sin. Like I said, my nigga, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. Go tell your mama, go tell your mammy. She raised a grown ass nigga who sits behind a motherfucking fake account on the internet. We might not see you, but guess what, nigga? You got to see yourself when you wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, hey, man, I'm a nigga that gets on the internet behind a fake account and disrespects people because I'm a fucking coward. I'll drop the link for you, nigga. Again, come show me you not a coward. We don't see you, but guess what, nigga? In the middle of the day, remember my voice. Big Ant said I'm a coward. And I know I'm a coward. See, we don't got to know who you is. In your body, in your mind, nigga, you know you's a bitch, nigga. You know you's a bitch. We don't got to know who you is. But when you go home and you get in your car at night, nigga, think in your head of how much of a bitch you got to be to hide behind a motherfucking YouTube account, nigga. Or a fake Instagram account, nigga. I bet you can't tell your hoe that, oh, I know you don't get hoes. You one of them niggas. And when I say hoes, I'm just saying women in general. No women like you niggas. You can't tell me you the type of nigga to get pussy from a fake YouTube account. You ain't the type of nigga to have an option to get pussy. You ain't the type of nigga to have an option to be cute, cool. Just a lame ass nigga. So I want to shout everybody out, man. Shout out to Joe Budden. They spoke well. Shout out to them for sure. Shout out for sure, Bryson Pearson for shit show. Shout out to Joe Budden. They gave a shout out to my guy Lucifer Ratzinger on the super sticker. That's love, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the donation on the super sticker. Joe Budden showed some love, and I'm pretty sure it was way more. Just the different people I seen, man. I wanted to come and acknowledge that. Just not even only as a YouTube nigga, a nigga that uses YouTube as a distributor of your message, your content, and your brand. You know, Joe Budden, Adam 22, no jumper. They team, AD, fucking Fresh and Fit. Them two and they team, they did a call-in show and dedicated time to Kevin Samuels. Shout out to Marlon Wayans. He spoke well and highly of Kevin Samuels. Shout out to Marlon Wayans. That was dope. Shout out to DJ Academics. He's had respect for Kevin Samuels, the way he reported on it, the way he released the information. He made sure it was 1,000% facts before he jumped on it. So shout out to everybody. T.I. T.I. gave his condolences. Yep, shout out to T.I. Shout out to everybody who was able to really get that real message that he was speaking. Metro Boomin, yep. I see Metro Boomin too. Shout out to Metro Boomin, man. Tamar Braxton. Okay. Tariq Nasheed. Dennis Sperling. Shout out to everybody. And I just put them names in the title because them is the other dudes who was popping on YouTube platforms and multimedia platforms. I just wanted to come in and hey, that was a good sign of just support, bro. And I felt like we got to talk about that. That was hey, fam, whether you agree with a nigga content or not, you know that man had an impact. You know that man was pushing the real. You know that what he was pushing and selling and not even just selling, just what he was standing for was serious, and it was some shit that needed to be heard. If Kevin Samuels came in there talking nice and sweet, he wouldn't be Kevin Samuels. They wouldn't have been able to get the message. If Kevin Samuels came in there talking soft-spoken and, oh, it's going to be okay. You just got to lose weight, or it's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, sweetheart. You got 3 kids. You're 37. You'll be able to find a nice guy that makes $200,000 a year, that's 6'5", works out, drives a foreign car, and dresses nice. He'll come save you and your 3 kids. Yeah. If he was saying that, he wouldn't have got big. He wouldn't have been able to be where he was at. And what he did was sacrificed himself and sacrificed his name and his face for the greater good. Not only the greater good of bettering himself financially and his family financially and his brand financially, but the people. Few casualties at war. A few people had to get their feelings hurt for sure, but it was most definitely for the greater good. Didn't harm anybody physically. Didn't put death on anybody. Didn't fuck up nobody money. Shout out to my boy Talks with 2K. 2K, you want to join? I don't know if you do. If you want to, I'm going to drop the link for you, 2K. Y'all go subscribe to Talks with 2K channel, and also go to his Facebook. Bring on my guy, Young Sir Pooh. So, Young Sir, I'm finna bring you on. Let me say one thing. Just wait, just a second. I'm finna bring you on. Shout out to all the entertainers and platforms and everybody in the mix, man. Shout out Academics. Shout out Joe Budden. Shout out Fresh and Fit. Shout out everybody, bro. Marlon Wayans, No Jumper, Day Team. I saw a video of Tommy Sotomayor. I don't know if it's true or not, so take this how you take this. Somebody said Tommy Sotomayor was going in on the ladies, laughing at him. I don't know if that's true or not. If he was taking up for him or whatever. I don't know. But anybody, especially in YouTube space, bro, everybody knows what type of work and dedication and grind it takes to get your shit turned up, to build your platform up. And he was an example of that. I started doing YouTube in like 2018. I got hip to Kevin Samuels in 2020, I want to say. Shout out to Hollywood Heaves. Appreciate the donation, man. That's love. I want to say it's one of them things where they putting Kevin Samuels in this YouTuber category, like controversial YouTuber. I guess that makes for a better title. But Kevin Samuels was a brand. He wasn't just a controversial YouTuber. Image consultant. Could really tell you and push that point of, hey, what can you do to better yourself? You don't have to go to school to be an image consultant. Image consulting is about experience. Image consulting is about having taste and flavor and understanding what other people see as good and bringing the best out of somebody and yourself. So you don't need a degree for that, you know. Counseling. Yes, you have real counselors who go to school for this, and he didn't do that, to my knowledge. Didn't go to school for this or get certified for this, because he never said he was a therapist that I know of. But counseling on this level could just be a form of giving advice, and giving great advice, in my opinion. Giving great advice. So creating his own lane. I'm in the hip-hop lane, right, as a YouTuber. Kevin Samuels is in a lane that's fresh, new. And he was the top of this motherfucker. The top of this lane. I didn't hear about anybody else doing this manosphere, and they saying it was people before. I'm not here to drag or step on nobody else's toes. He was the first person I saw of this on YouTube. Speaking to the guys, speaking to the ladies, speaking to the black people. I have the DM where Kevin Samuels told me himself. Kevin Samuels told me himself, I will never stop standing up for black men. Let me bring it up. I'm always going to stay 10 toes down for black men. That's what I told them. You in the streets for real, They all going to see your message. It's per facts. Hit me with the laughing emoji. Always going to stay 10 toes down for black men. That was March 12th. He sent me that. I sent him a Bosco video where Bosco was giving him his flowers, man. This is the DM. This was an humble dude, man. Stay on your pivot, nephew. Good shit. That was February. This man had 1 million something Instagram followers, millions of YouTube subscribers. He saw one of my videos where I spoke on him and took the time out to hit an Instagram page that he could see didn't have 10,000 Instagram followers. You got to be humble to do that. Because a lot of motherfuckers, they not doing that. They gonna be like, who is this nigga? Oh, well. That's why I don't mind giving people their credit and giving people their props. I can critique you. I can critique you on your opinions and what you doing and what you saying, but I'm never going to downplay your work ethic. I'm never going to downplay your value. I will downplay and combat your opinions and your ideologies, but never your work ethic. Shout out to all of these dudes who are putting that work in, who know what it takes. Your DJ Academics, your Joe Buttons, your Adam 22 No Jumpers, your Fresh and Fits, the other YouTube community who actually lifted them up, Marlon Wayans and other people. Yeah, I have that video of DJ Envy also, but you know, whatever. So we showing Kevin Samuels love. We lifting them up. I saw a lot of shit today, and it showed me. Let me bring in my guys. I got Young Sir Approved coming in, and I got Talks with 2K. Young Sir.
What up?
Let me introduce Young Sir. Grew up with Young Sir from Houston, Texas. Well, originally from LA.
No, I'm not originally from no LA. My family from LA. I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas.
I thought you stayed in LA at first, nigga.
I stayed in LA for a year. I graduated out there and came right back. Born and raised
family from LA.
My mama from LA. Yeah.
Young Sir Approved in the building. Battle rap,
battle rap enthusiast.
Battle rap enthusiast for sure. Then I got my boy Talks with 2K. Y'all get hip. One of the biggest platforms from Mississippi.
Yes, sir. How you doing, my boy?
What's good, man? Y'all go subscribe to that Talks with 2K channel. Let's as many as people that can subscribe over there, man. Go do that. Get hip to him. Got a live show. Tell them about that live show you got coming up, man.
Oh, I got a live show in Mississippi. June 25th. I already half of the tickets sold out right now. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
My boy got ops in Mississippi too.
Yes, sir, man.
But we lit though.
Yeah, bro. The internet been rubbing me the wrong way about this Kevin Samuels thing, bro. Oh,
let's get to it, bro. Let's because I know I was trying to just ease you in there. So let me let 2K have the flow. Then, young sir, prove you got it. I was trying to ease my boy in there. Let's get it, 2K. Let's go.
It really ain't no easing it into there, like, bro. It's disgusting. And for the first time, I'm getting to see like really what it means when they say that right now, because the majority of the flack I seen, it was coming from our black women. And it's nobody to police them up. A black woman can't even police up a black woman without fear of being crucified. And man, it's sick, bro. Like, it's somebody never seen before. Like, we can dislike somebody to the grave, but we won't disrespect them as a, you know what I'm saying? We won't disrespect the dead. And like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like that before, man. I was flabbergasted, bro.
It's crazy because all of these women are older. When I look at their profiles,
right?
Like today, I was looking today. I'm seeing women in their 40s, bro. Like these ain't kids. It ain't like it's kids on the internet trolling.
Right.
Like, bro, if you go to Shade Room comments, you go to any of these other platforms comments who laughing and think this shit is funny. You look at their page, bro, and it's I ain't gonna lie. All the women I clicked are overweight.
It just goes to show you
they are overweight.
It just goes to show you that what he was telling us the whole time was true. It goes to show you that the danger that us black men, we suffer from being around our black women because they really don't love us like that. And they could talk about us like, if they could talk about a man and his death like this, and all he was trying to do was give them instructions on how you can get you a man in your late 30s, and y'all can't accept this man's truth because it hurts your feelings. You didn't want to look in the mirror and accept the facts. See, women, especially black women hate to be told what's right to them by black men.
But well, that too, but they also hate constructive criticism. And that's what it really is. It's just somebody putting a mirror in their face. And I think I went a bit far because I was genuinely hurt by the disrespect that women were showing a dead man.
Before you keep going,
okay.
I don't think I went too far with what I said.
I know I went too far.
Bitches, but I know you can turn up 2K. You a motherfucker. So
I took it there. So I got on Twitter and I said, it's funny that black women think that they're the karma of Kevin Samuels dying, but the uncle that used to touch you when you was a child just won $1,000 at the casino last night. So I debunked it. They stupid logic with some more stupid logic.
And they all got uncles that touched on them.
Exactly, and I don't condone it at all.
We don't condone that at all.
But I'm showing you how karma don't work.
Right.
I could have took it way easier, made it to a slave owner example.
Well, I'm not gonna say karma don't work because we all know karma is real because karma is energy that you put into in the earth. So whatever you put out is what you get back. So we're not gonna say karma not real.
You know what? It got to be subjective though, because like if you look at slavery, I don't think slave owners got karma.
Hell nah, not 100%.
You see what I'm saying? Like
not 100%. I'll say this.
Well, technically speaking, there's no definition for exactly what karma is. So
exactly.
So therefore, we can't say they didn't receive their karma. They might not receive what we think they should have received, but that's not on us to judge. That's between them and the man up in the sky. That's between them and God.
Right. I most definitely myself believe in karma. I'll tell you that right there. I believe in karma, but let's be clear here. Where is the karma? Why would anybody think that my death is karma for telling somebody that they're overweight?
When we all have to die.
I said you were overweight. I called you a B word. I said you were overweight, and I called you a B word, because that's the worst thing he's done to these women on the show. I've called you overweight, and I've used the word bitch a couple times.
No, the worst thing he's done was tell these women what they needed to hear, the truth from a man's
No.
perspective.
I'm saying no. When I say that, I'm saying as the way they see it. The way they see it, the B word, calling them a bitch and calling them overweight or hanging up on them, that's the disrespect that he displayed.
Right.
And so y'all logically think that those 3 levels of disrespect, my karma is me dying for me calling a woman a bitch. And
that's wild.
And that is very sick. Let me shout out this super chat. Shout out to Lucifer Ratzinger. Dennis Splurley did a news piece on Fox 26. It's on YouTube. Okay, we'll check that out before we log off.
Shout out Fox 26 Houston.
Appreciate that super chat, man. I don't think this is karma, and I'm gonna ask y'all this right here. Did we just get one of the biggest awakenings ever of the women in our community?
Yes.
The true colors of the women in our community?
Yes.
Well, did we? Because we kind of been knew it was like this.
Look, hold on. Look what you just said. You said kind of been knew, which means past tense. But we presently see now in our face how our black women feel about us right now. In a man's death and his demise in a fallen state.
Let me take the count off. We been knew it's like this. We know it's like this actively, but we ain't never seen them come to masses about the truth. Like it was sickening, bro. Like this man didn't destroy them. He didn't he did nothing but told the truth.
Hey boy, as a man,
hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick.
As a married man, I'm hurt.
We gonna give a woman the floor if she want to join. We on that tonight.
She said, boy, fuck y'all.
Miss Goody Two Shoes.
As a married man,
are you willing to come join?
She ain't gonna join.
I don't think you got it either. You're not woman. She ain't gonna join. Let me tell you like this, Miss Goody Two Shoes. I think you're one of them. You're not woman enough. You're not strong as you think you are. If that comment is meant by a former, if you mean to disrespect with this comment, I don't think you're ready to join, but I'm going to drop a link for you.
Does she have a husband?
But this is my thing. I've never been presented with this in my life. All my years of living 2K and young sir in 2K.
I'm here.
I've never been seeing a decision where I've seen a woman, a black woman, and one that's older than me laugh at somebody dying. I have never seen a woman laugh at somebody dying.
They are evil.
Oh shit. I feel like that takes everything to another level, bro.
They evil, bro.
That ought to tell you how much. Now, listen, bro, I swear I'm going to get this book off.
They evil.
I'm writing a book right now called The Black Woman is the New White Man.
And I feel you.
And disproving it.
And I feel you. Because I'm writing a book, too, called The Black Man's Plight.
Hey, 2K, you finna have a motherfucking New York bestseller around here.
I ain't ducking no smoke, man. Come on with it. I said.
Have you got that title, LLC?
Yeah, everything together.
No, okay, because you said that publicly. A nigga will take that great fucking idea, nigga.
Oh, he can take the title, but the ideology that I have seen and witnessed, he can never get it on paper like I could.
Yeah, I just want you to have, because that's some heavy shit, nigga. Live for Reg, I'll get you in here in just a second.
Them facts, though, the black woman is the new white man, bro, and you can tell through their actions. Yep. Like, they
I don't even be telling niggas shit like that, 2K. Because I don't like to be on that super businessy shit, right?
Right.
But when I heard that motherfucking name, I said, nigga, that shit is going to fuck some shit up, nigga.
Right.
Because,
Man,
what'd you say?
I love, bro. Like, it's hard to tell black women that you love them and give them criticism. But what black women got to understand is they went from the cornerstone of the black community to the corner store. Let that seep in. They went from the cornerstone of the black community to the corner store.
They moving backwards.
They take, and they not putting nothing back into the black community no more. You the corner store. All you doing is taking our money at this point. You're not putting nothing back in here.
That's it.
And it's sickening, bro, because we love our black women. And the minute we give them criticism, like Kevin Samuels, give them the goals, the keys to how to make a man happy, to how to get a man, they vandalize our land.
See, black women feel like we just supposed to get some pussy and shut up.
I saw the topic. He died with a woman, and he was with a woman in her weight, and this and this and that. And I'm just on some shit like, why the fuck does that matter? Live for Reg, what's good, man?
What's up, bro?
What's the good? Where you from, G?
Philly.
Shout out to Philly. What's your take on everything right now, bro?
Yeah, I feel like she the one that killed him. I don't know what she did, but that's just too suspicious.
Okay. Well, that ain't the conversation we having right now, G.
Oh, my fault, bro. I just jumped in.
You good. You can't solve crimes from your phone, bro.
I don't even want to put that on her.
My fault.
But I do appreciate you tapping in, bro.
No problem, bro.
For sure. Love, man.
Same, bro.
For sure. You stay up, my guy. Shout out to Philly.
You too, bro.
All right. Yeah, Big Ant doesn't solve crimes from the phone. I don't solve crimes from the internet.
Big Ant don't solve crimes on the phone. Big Ant don't solve crimes on the internet.
Big Ant don't solve crimes for period. They told me that nigga died like this. He had a car. They don't even, bro. They haven't even gave an official cause of death yet.
Right.
Yes,
they have. Just said he stopped breathing.
Yes, they have.
They said he stopped breathing.
They said he died with cocaine and fentanyl in the system.
No, that's not in the police report. That's a rumor.
That's fact. That's not factual.
They not even coming back that quick with that. That ain't getting released that quick. The autopsy takes a little time, bro. The only way they would say you died with that is if you went in with an overdose.
Right.
He didn't get classified and booked in with the overdose. See, I don't do that. I saw that going across the internet and
Just kept scrolling.
The report said he was with the young lady. Said he was feeling chest pain, and he fell over out of nowhere abruptly. She was a nurse. Tried to give him, CPR, called the people, didn't work. 56, 57 years old. I don't know exactly which one. Very high possible, bro.
Yeah, man.
Very possible for somebody to drop dead at that age. It happens all the time, bro.
The facts. That's factual.
People saying that the female killed them and the female poisoned them. Like me, bro, I don't like to throw shit on people that you can't come back from. I'm an adult.
Right.
I'm not a teenager. Right. I'm not a kid. I have a platform.
So, Ant, let me ask you this. How do you think, when we found out, how do you think it should have been conducted?
What do you mean?
Okay, because him being such a controversial icon, how do you think that his death should have been celebrated? Like on day one.
Celebrated.
I'm at the bounce. Hold on. Shit.
And I'm not saying celebrated like as a form of hey, yeah, I'm glad he dead. Like, like you celebrate life. You celebrate his achievements, his goals. Like, what's the perfect circumstance for that?
I can't call it a perfect circumstance because everybody's gonna have mixed emotions when somebody passes away.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that nobody who wasn't out here pushing demonic behavior, wasn't taking people's lives and damaging people's lives in the physical or the financial, or really doing anything that harmed people.
Mm-hmm. See, I like what
I'm just like this. We should never be tearing nobody down. You don't have to say anything.
Exactly.
I shouldn't be able to get online and see a fucking whole timeline of disrespect, or go to a comment section and seeing people laughing and joking and mocking.
Right. And then what Midnight said.
If you were a woman that laughed at a dead man, I can't talk to you. I can't even have sex with you. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I don't want that. You are fucked up. Your energy. I don't want the energy from your body, your cells, your saliva. The shit that pumps through your body is demonic.
Yeah.
I don't want to swap demonic. What do they call that shit? Fluids with you.
Right. But
I don't want that demonic energy.
It just goes to show you though that the people who was making, because I can't say that all women was even happy. Like that'll be
not all of them. A lot of women fucked with them.
Yeah. So the amount of emotional intelligence that was displayed, that was it was alarming, because it was alarming first of all because it was us, it was our community.
Yep.
And these the people we around like 24/7. But I think my guy right here hit it on the head. He said Midnight hit it on the head. He say you shouldn't have to you shouldn't celebrate it at all. You should just let it be. You don't have to say nothing. And I think that was the best answer, man, because like it stunned a lot of people, bro.
Mary Jane on deck. It's not only women, it's men too.
Them facts.
That's facts. I seen one nigga type a whole paragraph, but he was gay. But a nigga putting that type of energy out there is like, damn, bro, you didn't listen to this man content, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't listen to the content. You the person that read the cover but didn't read the pages.
Right.
You looked at the cover but did not read the pages. I'm finna be real with y'all right now. And this is why I gave these other platforms that credit, because I want anybody to know that I might critique what you do. I might have the opinions about you or what you say or put out, but I'm never gonna downplay nobody work ethic. I'm never gonna downplay nobody discipline, grind, and everything. All the successful YouTubers and content creators, and just at this point, the YouTubers are not just fucking YouTubers. Like 2K, you're not a YouTuber, you're a brand.
Right.
I mean, your bigger platform is Facebook, but guess what? They don't have a word for somebody on Facebook, Facebooker. They don't call nobody that.
They don't.
And see what I'm saying? But essentially, you're doing the same thing that niggas do on YouTube, just doing it on Facebook.
Right.
But what is the name for that?
It ain't no name. We are entertainers.
Exactly. So why does he have to be labeled
YouTuber?
You know, YouTuber is the most popular word, I guess the catching word. But why is he labeled controversial YouTuber when it's, hey nigga, I'm a motherfucking media personality.
See what that
personality.
And what I seen media doing was they was downgrading him as best as they could without being respectable. Like I looked at the Breakfast Club. I wanted to hear Charlamagne take on what he was gonna say. That's how they did.
Real dry. They kept it real dry.
Real dry. They just put it in the Roma report.
Yeah.
And got him out of there. Like this was just ordinary.
Because Angela Yee don't like him and Envy don't like him.
Facts.
And to be honest with y'all, bro, shout out to Kevin Samuels and Envy. That was one of my biggest videos on my channel when I did a commentary to that about how Envy tried to downplay him and on some host shit.
Right.
And Angela was taking participation in that too. and it was just sounding like straight bitch shit to me, bro. And I was like, bro, this ain't no real nigga gonna say nothing like this, bro. Like a real nigga gonna say, hey, bro, I don't agree with what he does and says, but I'm not finna downplay the nigga. He was talking about, yeah, you know, he'd be outside the, you know, he used to be at the Hermes store in Atlanta. He used to be inside the Hermes store in Atlanta trying to sell his clothes and do image consulting. I never seen him in there shopping though.
He hustling like so. How
like,
would you feel if he breaking into your car?
Why do we need to see that, bro? Like, why do we need to hear that? Who gives two fucks in 2022?
Yeah, but Envy got bigger problems, man. He couldn't make his wife nut for 10 years. So
no, I won't even say he got bigger problems because I don't even know if that's true or not.
No, it's true. They did an interview. They said it together.
I saw them say that on the interview, but I sometimes think that niggas is just getting into the point where they'll go with the flow of what they girl want to say to get clickbait and clout chase.
Right.
I think that's the bigger problem. Not even what you said. Because I've talked to a lot of girls who said they've never had an orgasm before in their life, right?
Yeah.
A lot of women say that they've never had an orgasm, whatever. But your wife, you know, that's something that should be communicated. You know what I'm saying? His wife did say that. I don't think the problem is simply what they have going on in their bedroom and who ain't pleased and who ain't. The problem is the fact that you think that it's okay for your wife to put that out in the world.
See, he needed that conversation with Kevin more than anything.
That's the bigger problem to me. Why in the fuck would your woman, like, she's going to do a campaign on your lack of not pleasing her sexually? Why do we need to know that shit? And then guess what? If I say something about your wife, now you want to fight you and your feelings. Oh shit. That is the craziest fucking shit ever to me. This is not personal. I would say this about anybody. I don't have a problem with DJ Envy or anybody. But I just feel like where are we going now where like niggas is letting they women have these voices of shaming them and making them look bad on camera to sell shit.
Facts.
Where are we at with this right now, bro? And this is what Kevin Samuels will talk about. These are these conversations that needed to be had, bro.
Yeah. I feel like
need to go subscribe to Talks with 2K. Go follow him on Facebook. 2K is right there. Go get that raw uncut shit. Because we don't have a lot of niggas left. We lost the GOAT.
Facts. We
lost the motherfucking GOAT, man.
What? Well, and see, all right, so I know you was new to the manosphere, but it was people like it was people way before Kevin. But
Tommy
see,
Sotomayor, I heard about him now.
Oh yeah. He now that's really the GOAT. Like you could, if they had to put a 1A, 1B, it's him and Kevin right beside each other.
Okay. But
the thing is with Kevin, he commercialed it. He made it. He cleaned it up.
Yeah.
He gave it some appearance because Sotomayor, he smoked cigarettes and looked like he recorded his shit on VCR tapes. Like it was it was wild.
Mr. Universe, put your face on here if you want to come on. Hold on real quick, too.
Okay.
Mr. Universe, if you want to come on, put your face on the screen real quick. I can't see you. It's dark in there. I can't see you.
I like the timing.
Cut your lights on. I cannot see you.
Yeah. Thomas shit kept getting deleted. He was literally the first of his kind. Like they wasn't rocking with him at all.
Him and Kevin Samuels were having a few he was having some issues with Kevin Samuels as far as the content or something, like taking ideas or something in that nature from what I saw on there. I never saw Tommy Sotomayor, but I'm the nigga too also who only paid attention to rap on YouTube. Like okay. I never paid. I only went to YouTube for rap music and rap videos or rap interviews. I didn't care about no manosphere. I didn't care about none of that other shit in my early days of YouTube. So I missed all of that. Yeah. I got hip to Kevin Samuels during the pandemic. or right before the pandemic.
That's when he took off.
And when I got hip to him, I was late. But once you pay attention and you let a stream play while you in the crib or you just watch it, it's like, bro, this nigga speaking facts.
Factual. And
got the statistics to prove it.
And that what made him the top of the top. See, exactly. Everybody else in this space, because there's still a lot of people in the space. Everybody else in the space was just saying it. And men knew because we were men. But the woman didn't understand it. Kevin came with the data.
Oh, let me let her come on real quick.
Okay, let me hear what she got.
Mr. Universe, I'm finna bring you on. You can cut your camera off. Mr. Universe, if you want your camera off, you can cut it off now. Yo.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
First time joining Mr. Universe?
You know it is. You know I'm always here, but I'll be a little shy.
You've been here. You've been supporting a very long time. You've been tapped in. You be in the comments and everything. Where you from?
You already know though. I feel like people.
No. I said where you from first. Where you from?
Oh, Pasadena, California. Woo.
Okay, I've been out there before one time. Shout out Pasadena. We rocking with you, California. Yay! Now, what you got to say, Misty? You ain't never tapped in, so this must be finna get real.
You stupid. Look,
Let's get it. What you gotta say?
Just from a just wanting to offer the female's perspective, the woman's perspective. I don't like how people feel like they have the right to dog him just because they did not like his opinion. And if you don't have enough interaction with his content to really know where he was coming from, I don't feel like you should feel like, you have the right to speak on him. I like his content personally. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm one of the people who he would tell you to avoid. Like, he would have told y'all to avoid me. You know what I'm saying?
How old are you, Misty?
I was born in '88, so I'm 33. So, bam.
Okay. So why would he tell us to avoid you, Misty, as a lady?
I'm thick. You know what I'm saying? I got like a big butt or whatever. I'm not all
thick. Hold on. We're going to say Kevin. Salute to Kevin Samuels. Height and weight.
What?
And dress size.
Probably like 5'2", 5'3".
Okay.
Probably like, I don't know, maybe like 140, 145.
It's okay here. Okay, I'm going to be real with you. I said that height, weight. What's your dress size?
Probably like a 10, probably like an 8 or a 10.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know how to tell a bra size.
Right.
So I don't know, like, what does that mean? Like, when people say like height, weight, I don't know what the ratios is supposed to be like on women. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 6'2", 210, 205 up and down. So I don't really know, like, for women, like what they supposed to weigh and shit like that. So are you overweight, Misty?
Hell no.
Okay.
Not at all. I'm just shapely. I'm kind of shapely. Like, I got
Go tap. Hold on, real quick, Mr. Universe. Go tap in with Talks with 2K. Right there, y'all. Talks with 2K. Follow him on YouTube. Right here, go subscribe, but also go to his Facebook. You're in Mississippi, go tap into his channel, man. He gonna be out there. He got a live show in Mississippi. Go tap into him, man. He going down this way from. So shout out to Talks with 2K. Go subscribe to that. So okay, Misty. So why else would he say stay away from you? Let's get it.
See, for this is the thing. Even when I lose weight, I still have a cute shape. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'm just shapely like that, no matter how much weight I got on me. But I feel like there was a method to his madness. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you didn't agree with everything that he said, he never tried to be malicious. He never tried to be blatantly disrespectful. He never got emotional. You know what I'm saying? You came to his platform and you gonna get what you gonna get. You know, and that's just what it is. It was always a method to his madness. You know what I'm saying? He never went like off the rail to me.
Nah, facts. Like I said, when you have somebody, and I'll be honest with y'all, with Kevin Samuels, he was one of those people that was pushing. To be honest with you, and I was telling, and I seen this in the comments, but I was thinking that too. There were, because he spoke so well and he had experience. I feel like a lot of people do a lot of talking, but they don't have experience. They haven't been through enough. A lot of these dudes that are kind of like speaking on certain things, these niggas didn't really have a lot of experience with females. And I feel like you have to go through, to really have experience with females, you have to take L's. You have to take
in life,
L's
period.
and you have to take W. You have to have your L's and your W's.
Right.
And people looked at, you can't tell me about relationships because you've been divorced twice.
Right. And you know what? When they got mad at him,
hold on real quick. That's the best person to give you advice because they can tell you where they went wrong at and what went wrong in their situation. Like you want to take advice from people who took L's. If they telling you what happened and what they went through in their life, Kevin Samuels would tell people what he went through in his life. School, growing up, why he lived the way he lived, everything like that.
Yeah, that's true. And whenever they call themselves exposing him, I was just waiting for it to get good. And I'm just like, well, oh, and it never got good. And I'm just like, well, hell, he just a regular nigga, Well,
What you mean
room.
exposing him?
Whenever he went viral and his content hit the fan. So people started looking for bad things in his past. You know how they do. They start trying to scrape.
Oh, yeah, they went and found he been divorced twice.
Yeah. And that's just regular stuff like that. They didn't find nothing. So for me, I was always looking forward to like him being in some more shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I was always waiting to see when he gonna go viral again. When he finna piss everybody off again. I used to really, look forward to when he was gonna be in some more shit. It was rather entertaining for me, because everything he say, I know niggas that like it. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say, bitch, you got the mustache. Well, shit, I know a nigga that like it. Well, you over 30, I know nigga that like it. Well, you got kids, I know a man that don't mind. Well, you wear this, well, I know niggas that don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's no reason for you to be sitting over there getting all worked up about what he's saying. He's speaking to his audience, and the proof of that is look who he was with. Who he, they saying who he was with. That's proof for you right there that he was just speaking to the content that he was getting attention for. He was living his life, doing what he wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, by his rules. But his audience.
What do you mean? So, okay, when you say about who he was with, what do you mean?
Did you see the picture of the woman that they claim he was with?
No, I didn't see her.
I mean, she a bad bitch to me. She a BBW. She was pretty.
So what's wrong? He never said there was a problem with BBWs.
Well, once you talk about dress size, you making it seem like somebody can be too big.
He never said it was a woman was too big. He said that if you have this many kids and you want this type of man that makes $200,000 a year, 95% of the men that make $200,000 a year that are single, they want a woman that has a certain stature. If they're walking on the red carpet and they're just getting with the woman, they're not getting with unless it's already their wife or somebody they've been with. A nigga that makes $200,000 a year or better is not walking on the red carpet with the new woman who is overweight and the weight don't fit her.
Right. And so
if the weight don't fit you, a nigga that's up like that these women would say they want a dude that make $200,000 a year, 6'5", dress nice, attractive, drive a foreign car. is a boss. How many of them is gonna go for a woman that's overweight to be on his side? In her 30s with kids. It's rare. This right here was a night out. What's wrong with the night out?
Yeah, that's why I say like
That's why I put in my title, like, why does it matter? Who I didn't even see the girl. I heard that she was thick, but I didn't need to see her because it's like he never said he didn't talk to big women or women that were BBWs or women that had weight on them. You want to know the real about Kevin Samuels? I'm gonna tell all y'all the realest shit. Listen to what I'm saying. Are you single, Mr. Universe?
yes. Mm-hmm.
And you 30 what?
3.
33. Kevin Samuels is 56 years old. If Kevin said, I want to see where you at with it. If Kevin Samuels asked you out on a date and tried to sleep with you that night, are you for the go or is it a no? You go out on the You go out on the date, nice steak, because he got paper. He a nigga from the old school, clean cut, gonna come through with his suit on. He might not be your type, but you know, I feel when women get in their 30s or better, and you like consider yourself a professional woman. If you're a professional woman and you try to like carry yourself as like not a hood chick and just like classy, you know how them girls is, the business type women. There is no age bracket. All they see is the success level. Everything else is a plus. So a 50-something-year-old nigga that wears suits and be clean cut, take you out on a date, you had a good time, you going home that night or you spending the night?
I just can't even see how would I be in a position to spend the night? Where did we eat at? Like,
no, I said y'all went to a nice restaurant, very nice restaurant.
So am I gonna
he got paper. He's gonna take the woman he goes out on a date with to a nice restaurant. I ain't even a rich nigga, and I take women to nice restaurants. So you know he doing the most. So you taking that, you going to a badass crib, one of these lit ass motherfucking like cribs.
Yeah.
All that. You sitting in a foreign. I think that nigga drive like a Porsche, Lamborghini type shit. He on that type of shit. Ferrari type whip. Benz type car.
Little Maserati and shit.
He on that type of shit. So I'm a nigga that's gonna keep some good smelling cologne on, even if it's just like my little everyday Zara type shit. That's some free game for y'all niggas. Zara about to register be having some good badass. I don't even buy Zara clothes no more, but they keep them some good little everyday badass $20 cologne, $30 cologne. Gonna be, yeah. Get y'all some of that Zara, my nigga, for your just everyday play shit. Like you just running in somewhere, go get some of that. That cologne go a lot of ways. So you know he gonna have on the top dollar cologne, man. Some Bond number 9 type shit. So the car gonna smell like that. And I'm saying that because I'm gonna keep me some badass cologne on. So you gonna tell me after that night of an experience, you gonna tell a nigga nah when he asks you to come back and chill at the crib?
I wouldn't want him to think, oh, now you got to come back to the crib because we went out on a nice date. If I was gonna go back to the spot, I was gonna go back to the spot.
So I'm saying, does that make it easier to go back to the spot?
No, because I done already made up in my head if that's what I was gonna do or not.
Well, if you made that up in your head or not, let's just say this. Is there a possibility that a nigga of Kevin Samuels' stature, you would go home with him after going on a date?
It wouldn't have nothing to do with his stature. I can't speak for everybody. I'm just speaking
the
for
personality
me.
That he has.
Personally, if I already done decided in my head that that's what I'm gonna do, it ain't nothing. It ain't no date that you can Mate, it ain't nothing that you can. If I decided I'm going, damn it, I've already made up in my mind and I'm going.
So you saying they don't even got to take a date? Is that what you saying?
That's no. If I decide, if I already made up in my mind, I'm about to hit that. I don't. We can do the date, but if I didn't
Okay,
already
well
made
then
my
that's something else. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of women are going for what a man can provide. Now I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is what I was gonna get to. Some people might have tapped out. I feel like Kevin Samuels can pop most of these women in today's world who are single, grew up in this internet era, and have daddy issues. They all going. They all going. Kevin Samuels is like that protection daddy father figure that they never had. Fucking a woman who's in her 30s, any chick that's a professional, got like a job, work in the office, you know, she be on the scene at the happy hour type shit, wear the high heels with her homegirls to the happy hour, got daddy issues, insecurity issues. Kevin Samuels fucking all of them the first night. That's how I feel. Any of them girls that got daddy issues, they getting fucked. Because guess what? That nigga really spoke to them with game that a father should be giving these women. Yeah. Big Ant said it. Any woman with daddy issues, which is a lot of the problem today that we have in our black woman in our community, they have daddy issues, some mama issues, some both. All of them going. Because he telling them shit that their daddy should have told them. Straight up. It ain't even about no sugar daddy. But guess what? Why do a girl want a sugar daddy? Because she got daddy issues.
well,
Why do girls want sugar daddies?
Sugar daddy is about money.
But if your daddy raised you to have pride in yourself, anything you need, you can get out here and work for. You can come ask your daddy. Why do I need to go get with a woman, a dude twice or three times my age for some money? If your daddy in your life and he telling you, hey man, you can get out of here. If your daddy put you through college and showed you the right way, you don't need no motherfucking sugar daddy. You gonna think like, I'm not doing that. My people taught me how to get out here and get it on my own. A sugar daddy, 80 to 90% of the time, is coming from a home that's broken, where the pops might have been there, but he didn't teach his daughters nothing. He didn't really show them love, but he didn't run the household. Think about that. What nigga right now in today's world is raising his daughter up at 18, 19 to be fucking a nigga that's his age? Y'all get what I'm saying? It's just facts. This coming from a man. Kevin Samuels was telling y'all women shit. He really was a cheat code for y'all.
That's what I like. That's another thing that really, that I really liked about him, because he stood on what he said. Period. He didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. He stood on what he said, and that's it. And you can call tomorrow and he gonna say it again. And you can call tomorrow and you can put him on viral media, urban, mainstream, what
The
he
link
said.
is there, Old Head Tech. The link is there, Old Head Tech. I'm just saying, if I got kids, if I got a 20-year-old daughter, just Rashonda, she says she's out. Why are you out, Rashonda? sounds a little frustrated. Don't tell me you in the danger zone. Like Kevin Samuel will say, she might be in the danger zone. Mr. Universe, I like how you came in here and owned what you said directly. We got some women in here in denial.
I mean,
do you want to come join and speak on this? The
if
floor
it
is
don't
yours.
apply, let it fly. Like he wasn't talking about me or none of the men who I deal with. So you know,
See, what we not gonna do is hot stepper. See, that type of shit like that shows me that you suck at life. For you to make somebody, for you to make a comment about somebody's kid who just died, that let me know. That lets me know you don't like yourself. Go look in the mirror. We don't know who you is, but you know who you is. We know who you is. We know who you is. When you look in the mirror, think about that in your car tomorrow. Or how much of a disrespectful, lame motherfucker you is. Kevin Samuels got the men with mommy issues. No. Kevin Samuels would tell niggas to get out here and go get their money so they can provide for their family. Kevin Samuels had one post at one time where that nigga said, hey, stop letting your only value be your dick. That was the realest shit ever, bro. Stop letting your only value as a man be your motherfucking dick. Has anybody ever heard that before? Fellas, has anybody heard that? He was giving niggas the game. He was breaking it down. Hey, man, go, if you do this age, go get you 2 motherfucking jobs, save your money, go get your crib. You know what I'm saying? Bust it down, come up with a plan. Figure out what you love to do and come up with a plan of how you can create and provide for yourself. Like I said, Misty, you still here?
Uh-huh.
See, people don't want that real in here tonight. People want to come in here and have slander. People want to talk down. People be always focused on the shit that don't matter. Who gives a fuck if he died with the girl or not? What the fuck does that even matter?
Well, when you think about his message, if he's saying that, you know, any guy of any age, his being a high value man, he want a young woman. Like, well, if it's true, you know, that you passed with this young woman, you wasn't even built for that. You encouraging these men that you know what I'm saying.
What do you
They
mean
should
he
want
passed with this
somebody that
young
they
woman?
can't even keep up with.
What do you mean by that? I'm confused, Misty. You going left on me a little bit now if I'm taking this correctly. What you saying?
Now, by him saying that once you hit 30, you ain't no good. Okay, now a high
He
value
didn't
man
say you ain't good at no 30. He never said that.
with less desirable. But do you want to say less desirable for a high value man?
I mean,
So boom,
yeah,
less desirable.
depending on how, you know, that guy feels, because some dudes are looking for the younger girls that
Well,
are.
yeah, I know that. That's why I'm not mad. We know that. Me and you know that. But everybody else with an attitude, they can't grasp the concept of this is his opinion Of course, there's other people out there that's gonna do what they want to do. But going by what he's saying, for an older man to want a younger woman, bro, you can't keep up with all that. If you done passed out on her while she was doing the
See,
thing.
y'all only caught pause. See, y'all don't really watch Kevin Samuels, and people only heard what they wanted to hear in that situation. 30 is not old, right? So we're gonna break this down with y'all for y'all real quick. 30 is not old at all. But once a woman hits 30, that time comes where you're starting to get to the point where you don't have kids yet, you don't have kids, da 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 da. You're not young like that no more. A lot of 30-year-old people in general, humans in general, Detox, you got to cut your camera on, bro. You're not getting on here. Your light got to be on, gang. Light got to stay on. Yeah, Detox, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ain't getting on here. You look off. 30 years old is those years where a woman, most of the time, not all, is set in their ways. You didn't build that relationship with a man in your 20s already because you single at 30. Is that my boy Jason? Hold on.
I mean, maybe y'all broke up.
Y'all might have, but that don't matter to the next man, really. The next man is looking at, he ain't looking at y'all, oh, you broke up with somebody, that's why you 30, you don't have kids yet, and you single at 30. He looking at it like, time is a ticking for women. He said it, niggas can have babies in their 70s as long as they ain't shooting blanks. We can have women for the rest of our life. We can have kids for the rest of our life.
You gotta keep up with her though. You can't have a heart attack on her. Now that means you can't.
But I'm saying
it's
that
a nice
we don't
philosophy.
know if that came from that.
You know, it's a good
we
opinion.
don't know if that came from that. See, y'all just throwing shit out there now.
Now, not for him specifically, but it's that's the
we just
that's
talked about the sugar that is keeping up. It's plenty of 50-year-old niggas fucking with 25-year-olds right now.
But it's completely logical for them to be having a heart attack on them too.
But we not throwing that out there though, because there's nothing that proves that.
We're not specifically him. I'm just saying in general, that's logical.
How many times have y'all heard? Let's be clear here. How many times have y'all heard a nigga that was having sex with a woman had a heart attack while he was having sex with a woman? That's some fucking made up movie shit. Come on now, let's knock that off. Let's knock that off. Let's knock that shit off. So let's get over here and go to this. Stop taking pieces of Kevin Samuels' message and trying to retract them as what y'all want. See, one thing about me, shout out to my T-lady for putting me in them reading classes, because I have very good reading and comprehension skills. I can't read out loud the best, but when I read, I understand and I know how to use context clues very well. What he said was, after 35 years old, if you are an adjustable 6 or better, you are leftovers. After you're 35, if you are an adjustable 6 and you are still single, you are leftovers.
Okay, so what's leftovers?
Meaning, adjustable 6 means you are a decent looking woman. That means you look good. So your looks are not holding you back.
I'm right at 9. I'm right at like 9. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you 35, you 9, you a 9. Why haven't you met a man yet that wanted to take you on and court you or try to give you an opportunity for a serious relationship? Why don't you have kids yet?
Right.
There has to be something wrong. That's what he's saying. Something. He didn't say it was something wrong with you. He just said, if you're 35, you single, and you are good looking, there's something wrong. It can be mental, it can be this, it can be that. See what I'm saying? That's all he's saying. Jason Smith, is that my boy Jason, man? Hold on. Y'all get what I'm saying? See, y'all took a piece of that message and took that. I'll go back to what I said earlier. Kevin Samuels is talking to these women, and any woman that got daddy issues will go. It's a lot of niggas right now who don't have uncles. When my pops went to prison, you always got to learn in the field, right? Let's be clear. You have to always learn in the field from experience. You learn women from being experienced and dealing with women. Fucking with women teaches you how it works. Rights and wrongs. He's 30. So, let me say this. If I'm a nigga, and a nigga like me, I had my pops. We went to prison for a little bit, but I had my pops. But I also had my uncles and my older partners that I could call for advice, or I could just have a conversation with and learn from their experience. Older niggas who've been through this shit already. Older partners telling me as a young nigga, hey, bro, and don't ever lie to a hoe about how much money you got, boy. Don't ever try to make a bitch, like, don't ever make a bitch feel like you more than what you is financially. Don't ever put on the front for a bitch, because if you do that, you're gonna have to always keep that up. My partner told me that, nigga, when he was 16. My bro Bishop. He told me that when he was 16. I was probably like 12 or 13. So I say that to say this, where a nigga like Kevin Samuels, it's a lot of niggas, and I know that, who don't have any male role models around them at all. They don't have nobody that can teach them nothing. They don't have nobody that can get them no game. Some of these niggas be in the house, especially nowadays. Like I was an outside nigga growing up. I'm an outside killer man with the football nigga. I'm a nigga that I was an outside sweaty ass little nigga. Like we drinking out the water hose. I grew up in the Kool-Aid lady era. Nigga,
Oh
my
yeah,
granny house
candy
was the
house,
Kool-Aid lady
candy
high.
house.
You say what?
The
Nigga, my granny house in Louisiana was the Kool-Aid lady house. My granny sold the Kool-Aid. The whole neighborhood knew my grandparents in Alexandria, in the hood. The whole hood know my people. We had the basketball goals. We had the pool table. We had the swing set. We had the video games. We in a little small town, but we the city people from the neighborhood. We the motherfuckers that's from Houston. And we out there during the summers, all the kids coming to our spot every day. They fighting in the front yard, all that. So I'm an outside baby. Some of these niggas nowadays ain't outside babies. They in the house on the YouTube and on the video game. We most definitely played video games, but we went outside too. So I say all that to say, Kevin Samuels talking to them niggas. Them niggas. Some of them niggas don't know what to do. Straight up. Does anybody else want to join in? Clarissa doing a lot of motherfucking hating. Shout out to Tamika Hicks, RIP Kevin, yeah, man. And once again, shout out to everybody who showed love to Kevin Samuels. I put those guys up. I wanted to put more in the title, but shout out to Joe Budden. I like what they said. Shout out to Metro Boomin, Marlon Wayans, Fresh and Fit, DJ Academics, No Jumper, and it was several other people, bro. I can't even name everybody. Shout out to everybody who showed Kevin Samuels love, man, because this dude was an impactful motherfucker to the people, and the message was there. Does anybody else want to join in, man? Let me know something. I haven't always agreed with what Fresh and Fit said, and it wasn't from a place of biasness at all. I'm not biased. If I'm being biased, I will let you know. But I'm going to shout out the real, too. I'm going to tell them niggas I still disagree with what they said. I can't hear you, Jason Smith. You got to come back in. Jason Smith, go out and come back in. I'm going to drop the link again. So shout out to everybody. Ain't nobody delusional, motherfucker. D Calico, cut your camera on real quick. Let me make sure you're real. All right, you good. You cut off if you want to. What's good?
What's going on, homie?
What's going down, man? Where you from, G? That nigga shit went out. No, I don't have a problem with Fresh and Fit. I didn't like what they said. They said some things that racist white men say that comes from racism. No matter how they meant it, they said something that was racist. All right, Jason Smith, you can cut your camera off if you want to. If you want to, but I'm finna add you, Jason Smith. Yo.
Yeah, it seemed like I don't know if my Wi-Fi was messing up. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
You hear me?
Yeah, D Calico, where you from, man?
Yeah, I'm down here in Florida, man. I'm Tampa.
Shout out to Tampa, Florida. And Jason Smith, where you from? Jason Smith, your Wi-Fi is something messing up.
I ain't gonna lie, they're attacking you, bro. It's like everybody on your platform.
New York. I'm out here in Kuwait right now working.
You say what? You say they attacking me?
It seemed like it because shit, they hit my stream up. Like I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi all of a sudden.
Oh no, you good. That ain't that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People gonna say disrespectful shit. We gonna let them stay in here with that bullshit though. We ain't tripping because that shit don't mean nothing.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about
all the negative comments roll because we want these motherfuckers to look in the mirror tomorrow or when they in their car and realize, hey, tomorrow on Mother's Day, can you go up in there and tell your mama you was hiding behind a fake account, disrespecting the dead man?
Yeah.
Tell your mama that tomorrow, hey, mama, you raised a nigga or a female.
Bro. Hey, bro, these same people say that King Von should have stopped dissing the dead. I don't get it.
Bro, hypocrites, bro.
You feel me? For real.
I'm 1,000% in support of Kevin Samuels. And that's why I jumped out there with that shit. Fuck all that shit. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody was attacking him. That's why I put the DM on my Instagram.
Hey. If you want to go along and get along, if you wanted to go along, get along, you know what I'm saying? You'd be talking shit about the man too. You feel me? If you wanted to go along, get along with everybody else. You feel me?
Man, fuck all that. I'm gonna speak how I really feel. Cindy Ronnie Boo, you need to put your camera on real quick.
Somebody got to put their mic on mute.
Yeah, somebody go. Who was that? Jason Smith? That's Jason Smith. All right, Jason Smith, I gotta mute you, bro. You got some shit going on. All right, I'm gonna bring in Cinderani Boo. What's good?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up? Where you from, man?
Los Angeles, by the way of Georgia, though.
Okay. Shout out to Cinderani Boo, man. What you got to say, bro? What's going down with you?
You know, I was just catching in on the show. It's my first time catching you out right now on this live shit, but I think a lot of people missing the whole point too at hand. Like that man was assassinated. That wasn't no real, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like that wasn't
Okay, yeah, okay,
That
okay.
one,
Let's be clear. Okay, let's be clear. I'll be 1,000 with you. I appreciate you tapping in, but we don't really see crime over here. We don't have no forensics out there. We don't see evidence. We don't do the conspiracy theories or the allegations. We just do the what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no official reports and autopsies come out. So we not even gonna do that. That's just not what we gonna do. We gonna speak on what we know is factual. He only been dead 48 hours, bro. It take time to get the evidence and get everything. Let him do the autopsy, then all that. Start talking about assassination and everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel you 100% on that, allegedly. But I will say this though, he was definitely a purpose to the world, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was something that was missing, that had been missing for a long time. And I think we need more brothers like Kevin Samuel out there just to show that America ain't a failure. You know what I'm saying? There's still people out here who got values and integrity and principles out here. And you know, it's definitely I really didn't really catch the whole vibe of Kevin saying, because I got game, so I really didn't need none. But at the same time, I understood the purpose, like what I did see when I would catch him, you know, interviews and stuff like that. So I think Kevin Samuel is definitely a martyr.
Oh no, that's a fact.
Hey, that boy said some real shit, because that's probably the only reason I didn't watch him like that, because I got game.
Yeah, when you got game, you don't need to see another nigga with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Hey, watch this. At the same time, the little bit I see, I can certify that the nigga said some real shit. Like,
yeah, he was on point.
Like,
for sure.
like 90% of the time. Other than that, he was joking. When he, you know, he wasn't never no mean. You know what I'm saying? He might joke with the people, make everybody laugh. Like, he was entertaining to the people. They wouldn't have watched him like that. This man done had 1 billion views, man. Come on, man.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, y'all, Canelo lost.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. Canelo
lost?
Yeah, he ain't had them drugs. He ain't had them drugs this time.
You talking about Canelo, the redhead boxer?
Yeah, that nigga lost, man. His
to
face
who?
out.
To a nobody, a Russian. You know, it was that war thing.
Punching hard in the hold.
Oh, that shit had to be political. That was a political.
That what they say.
Ain't no political when you got your ass. Your face
up,
nigga.
He got that bag. That's what he got.
A big homie. He only threw like 60 punches the whole fight.
60 punches, man. Canelo throw about 1,000 punches every fight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was bullshit. It was
500
bullshit.
punches at least.
But I'm saying though, bro, do y'all watch the technical side of boxing?
Oh yeah, I was watching it.
Canelo a tactician. What you mean?
No, I'm saying with the technical side, he might have took his punching away.
Man threw that fight, bro.
Well, kind of, yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie, the guy was a lot bigger.
Hold on, come on, dog. Like, what do we get out of throwing the fight? Like,
you get money.
Yeah,
bro. Ain't nobody. No, he getting money regardless.
No. You okay? Check this out. If you win the fight, he got like a $50 million purse. But if he lose the fight on what he got like 200-300 million right there.
Yeah.
You can bet against yourself. Easy.
That ain't.
Damn, I ain't think of that, boy. Hey, boy, that was deep, boy.
That's what happened with Deontay Wilder. You ain't hearing what he said on that third fight. He said, "I finally understand boxing. In order for you to win, you gotta lose."
No, man.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? It always been like that. Floyd Mayweather, the only one that didn't take the money. He the only one that did not take the money.
They said this dude, hold on. They said this dude was bigger and faster than Canelo.
He's definitely bigger.
You can look at that.
He got better footwork too.
Furthermore, why would he take the fight if he was like that?
He got to fight what's in front of him. Eventually, there's not. Eventually,
no, man, nigga be dodging fight for years, man.
Yeah, it's because he's running from them Charlos and Benavidez.
Man, we've been running for years, man.
Listen. Eventually, you gonna fight a tough fight, bro. There's always somebody that has what it takes to cut the ring off on you, fuck up your footwork, crowd you to where you can't get your combos off, and then nobody perfect in that ring, bro. Everybody have an off night.
Floyd Mayweather ain't had no off night, nigga.
Floyd Mayweather had off nights.
Errol Spence.
Floyd Mayweather ain't had no off night.
He never lost, but he has had nights where he didn't dominate the nigga completely the whole fight.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. He lost against that. Damn, what's that boy name?
Castillo.
Kodo.
Hell no, Gorilla or some shit.
But see, bro, you just see this is the thing with you.
Remember the fight? Remember back in like.
Hold on, no disrespect, bro. You one of them people that just say shit and then come back.
I ain't saying that. I'm telling you, he lost. I just can't think of the dude's name.
No, you just said he ain't never had an off night. Now you saying he lost.
I personally, you made me think about it. I recapped it. I personally felt like he lost against it was a boxer back in like 2012, 2013. It might have been Castillo.
Yeah, they fought twice or three. I think they fought twice.
They fought. Okay, yeah, they fought twice.
Mayweather is undefeated, bro. Everybody have a night where they don't. It's like, bro, you can't calculate like everything that go in the ring, bro. You gonna get hit. You gonna catch a hard punch. Floyd Mayweather that almost been dropped before.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, ain't nobody perfect in that ring.
Okay.
No, listen here. Canelo Alvarez lost to Triple G that first time. He lost to Triple G. That's
a fact. That first fight. The second one, he fell out with his ass, though.
Hey, everybody say stop eating, bro. Wait till you done eating. What's up to everybody coming in the chat, man? How many likes I got, bro? I don't even be tripping about them likes with y'all. I ain't said like my shit all night. But everybody in here tonight, if you fuck with Urban Politicians TV, nigga, I better have at least 100. At least 100 likes. Oh, I got 299. Okay, we straight. We straight. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you ain't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we gonna be on the 100K. We ain't tripping. I'm feeling great, man. I just wanted to come in here and show some love to Kevin Samuels. It's crazy. You ask niggas to hit the like button. You ask niggas to hit the like button, they leave the chat, bro. Like niggas is so people be so motherfucking unsupportive. It's free to show support on YouTube. All you gotta do is hit the like button and subscribe. I just did a whole hour and 30-minute chat without saying that shit one time. I asked niggas to hit the like button and niggas tap out. And 4 more people just left. But people hate showing support sometimes.
It was Medina. Medina was the fight he lost that I was talking about.
He didn't lose to Madonna. Madonna landed.
That first fight he lost to him. Clearly.
Madonna put on a
Madonna.
Yeah, it was Madonna, exactly. Madonna.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, it wasn't no damn Castillo, Madonna.
Boy, hey, right before the end of
that night.
Hey, right before the end of one of them rounds, I'm talking about, man, the bell saved Floyd, man.
Floyd. I seen him all with 2 eyes. I stood up and watched that motherfucking fight. I seen it. Floyd lost that fight.
Man, he dropped his guard. He dropped his guard in the last 5 seconds. That man rocked him.
Man, Madonna was all on his ass. Now he came back the second fight and handled him, but that first fight, Madonna was on his ass.
We finna get back to the topic though.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie about Kevin Samuels. I was finna say that the women always want to say, "Oh, he was gay. He was gay." Bro, if that man was gay, these women
got to do with the message.
No, if he was gay, the women would have loved him more. What are they talking about? The women would have loved this man if he was gay. Right? Right?
That's what
hold on. We'll get to that in just a second.
But that goes to show you how jealous they is of them.
Hold on. We're gonna get to that in just a second. Hold on. I'm about to bring in Louis Poindexter. Louis Poindexter, if you want your camera off, you can cut it off. If you're not tripping, you can leave it on. Louis Poindexter, you finna join. And Benta Legend. Okay. You good, bro. If you want to join, you cut your camera off. Here we go. Okay, Louis Poindexter, man, what's the deal? I think you've been in here before. Have you, Louis Poindexter?
Share echo, bro.
Say what? Have you been on here before, Louis Poindexter?
Oh, yeah. No, man, this is my first time. I'm a long time fan, brother.
Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Where you from?
I'm from Mississippi, man. From the SIP, bro.
Okay, shout out to Mississippi. And then Benta legit. Intelligent. Boy, you got a crazy name on this bitch. Intelligent. Where you from, man?
Los Angeles County.
I can't hear you, my guy. You got to cut it up a little bit.
Los Angeles County.
Los Angeles County? I can't hear you, my nigga. What you say? Yo, intelligent.
His mic low. His mic real low.
Mic is very, very low, my guy. But Louis Poindexter, what did you want to come in and you know add, or what did you want to tap in on, my guy?
Man, I want to say a few things, man. Fuck that fight, man.
Yeah.
Give a fuck about that fight. I want to get back to Kevin Samuels.
Oh, yeah, that's what we on. That's what we on. Let's get it.
So I'll say something. You don't hear me now?
Oh, Louis Poindexter. You got it. Let's go.
All right, this is.
You probably got to close out one of your things, Louis Poindexter. Louis Poindexter, you got to close out.
Man, first of all, man, I want to talk about our people, brother.
Yeah.
You know, man, black people are the worst, man. We're the fucking worst. You know, just a perfect example of what I'm talking about is you just alluded to, you know, the likes. As soon as you ask for a like, motherfuckers start dropping off the stream. You know, niggas, you know, we crabs in a barrel. We don't ever want to see a motherfucker succeed. You know, the same thing about Kevin Samuels. You know, all these brides coming up out of the woodwork celebrating this man's death. You know, where were they when he was sitting in his car 5-6 years ago talking about cologne and he was dressing like Urkel and talking about, you know, dressing up for success? The bitches went nowhere around. People seem to forget how he got his YouTube success. And I think it's disrespectful that everybody call him, you know, try to simplify him as a YouTuber. The brother did a lot for our community. He was trying to do a lot for our community. There's a lot of black successful YouTubers that he supported.
Facts.
And
Even me.
And now they're successful because of him. O'Shea Duke Jackson, the lead attorney. A couple of women, I can't remember. It's, you know, yeah, you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did not hog the fame, bro. That's why I put that DM up on the ground.
Yeah, I saw that, man. See, there's an example of the love that he gave, bro.
Bro, like I said, man, and can't nobody tell me shit. It's niggas in my city that will shit on me, nigga, won't fuck with me. I can ask a rapper in my city who don't got nowhere near amount as relevance as this nigga that will stand me up on a fucking interview. Tell me they gonna be there, then not show up. And then this nigga here popping like that, take time, reach back, like, hey, stay on your pivot, nephew, get good shit. Out of nowhere. Came and found my Instagram and my personal Instagram, not my YouTube channel name. I have two Instagrams. One of them, the one y'all see in the video, is the Urban Politicians TV. He went and found the personal one. Then came into a nigga live show. Came on the Studio 56 podcast and donated money. I'm like, this nigga different, bro. He really want to see his people win. Louis Poindexter, what you had to say, man? I like where you going.
It's just, you know, yeah, I ain't trying to shit on nobody, but you know, every time I hear a female say something negative about Kevin Samuels, I got to wonder. You know, y'all were talking about DJ Envy and Angela Yee. It seems like every time I see a detractor for Kevin Samuels, they fit one of the archetypes that he was talking about. You know, a bitch with 4 or 5 kids, about 4 or 5 different niggas, a simp ass nigga like DJ Envy that let his wife emasculate him in front of the fucking world. You know, I've yet to see a detractor or somebody who has beef, so-called issue with Kevin Samuels that didn't fit one of those critiques that he was talking about.
Yeah, you got a point.
It's just, you know, I'm like you, man. You know, I'm not gonna say my age, but you can look at the gray. I'm probably older than any cat that's up here right now. I'm gonna tell you, man, that it's ridiculous, man. You know, black women for at least 20 to 30 years have been held in the highest esteem, and now they being it's a mirror being placed in front of them, and now they have to accept what they really are, and they can't accept it. They feel like they shouldn't be held accountable for everything, and everything always any issue that they have has to go back to the man. How about taking a self evaluation? You might be fucking with a bum ass nigga that caused your situation, and looking over a nigga that could do something for you because you think you too good for him. You want a so-called high value man, but here if somebody making six figures, he ain't gonna be fucking with no fat bitch with a whole bunch of kids, crib full of rugrats.
Yep.
So I mean, I think it's sickening, man. I really do, man. I think it's sickening what these brides doing out here, man. And some of these simps too. These white knights out here, y'all think y'all gonna get some pussy because y'all speaking up for these trifling ass brides, and it doesn't take away from the fact that they ain't hitting on shit. They ain't never gonna be.
That was his
They step up to the fucking
every
plate.
man. He didn't speak for every man.
Wait,
That
what
was his
was that?
opinion. But I just want to say, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. But I just want to, I don't like him being dragged. I don't appreciate the media or anybody, mainstream media, urban media, the white side, the black side. I don't think anybody should be dragging him, because you can look at somebody and you can see that he is a man, and like I said, I never felt like he wanted to be malicious or
Hey,
blatantly disrespectful. I felt like there was always a method to the madness, whether you liked it or you didn't. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I'm saying? If you know where they like it at, then go over there where they like it at. And if you're getting your feelings hurt by what he's saying, go to another channel. I don't think he should be getting dragged. I feel like he handled all the pressure that was on him. He handled that very well. Anytime he went viral or anything, and like I said, I was always looking forward to him getting in some more shit. You know what I'm saying? And what he was gonna do about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Appreciate you tapping in, Mr. Universe. I'm glad I actually pushed this live back to later tonight. I had a lot of ripping and running to do, and it turned out well. Let me let Bintelligent get the flow for a little bit. Bintelligent.
Can y'all hear me fine now? I got another mic.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. What's the deal, man? Where you from again, bro?
Los Angeles County, not LA proper.
Los Angeles County, nigga. What part?
Yeah. 562.
What part, nigga?
You want my zip code, man?
No, the city, nigga. What the hell? Why don't people? I hate when people don't tell me what city they're from, bro. That shit is insane
Man,
to me. Why don't you want to say
enough.
the city?
You know where Downey's at? I'm right there. You know where Downey's at? I'm right there.
Bro, what's the name of the goddamn city?
Downey.
Okay, Downey. You from Downey, California?
Robert Downey Jr.
I'm from Downey, California, bro. How far is that from LA?
In traffic, maybe like 40 minutes.
Okay.
No traffic, maybe like 25.
This is what you say when somebody asks you where you from. Say, man, I'm from Downey, California. It's about
40 minutes
from LA.
About Ventura?
No, that's the other direction.
Okay.
Ventura's north of LA.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes away also.
So I asked this, what you got to say, bro?
So I barely found out from I actually got the post notification that he died, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Because I would pay attention to Kevin Samuels a little bit here and there, because I respected what he was doing in terms of, trying to talk to guys with no game. I mean, I'd like to think that, I paid attention and had a little bit here and there, but not everybody has an older brother to learn from. I definitely didn't, so I had to pay attention to people. And for guys that are literally, struggling, especially in this internet era, with pornography, and they don't know how to talk to women, everybody gonna be on the phone. Guys needed that. They really did. I mean, this whole era of, what was it, that voluntarily celibate? I mean, these concepts coming out of the internet were such poison, and the demasculization of men in America, especially black men, is just, It's
You
unbelievable.
what
So
you
he
mix
threw
with? Hold on, what you mix with, bro?
me. I don't know, honestly, to tell you the truth. I
Who
didn't grow
black?
up
You
in
got
any.
somebody in your family black, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I
I can
just
tell
didn't grow
you
up
mix
around
like
black
a
people.
motherfucker. Everybody,
I just didn't grow up around black people. I grew up around
I thought he was the
Latinos.
feds, really.
So I
who,
didn't
but
grow up
you
in.
got somebody in your family, right? Now,
I didn't grow up
I
around
can
black
tell you
people.
mix like a motherfucker.
So
There's somebody
I
echo.
didn't grow up around black people. I grew up around
Hold
I thought he was
Latinos.
the feds, really.
So
hold
I
on.
didn't grow up in. Somebody's got an echo.
I think that might be.
I didn't grow up around black people. So
There's
I
somebody
didn't
echo.
grow up around black people. I grew up around
It gotta
Latinos.
be him.
So somebody's got an echo.
I think that might be.
I didn't grow up around black people.
Yo, be intelligent.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, that was. Hey, Lewis, you gotta fix and close out one of your screens, bro. You got an echo. So now I can tell you black. You got some type of black in you, but I can tell you mixed like a motherfucker. But you have acknowledged that, you know, black man. You said black men is the ones that's getting that shit the worst.
Well, think about it. I mean, we're the best at sports. We were obviously, in slave times, envied, used for our labor. So how are you? So if somebody doesn't like black people, what's the best way to keep black people down? Demasculinize the men. It's very simple. It's not even a question. I mean, it's kind of obvious, and a lot of people don't want to admit that, but it's reality.
That's crazy because you don't deal with your black part of the family at all.
No, I do. I deal with my black part. I mean, all my family's black, but
Oh, okay.
like I said, I didn't grow up around black people.
Oh,
So,
okay. I see you say you from
yeah,
the Hispanic area.
yeah.
Okay.
Mainly around Latinos. Like if I want to go around black people, I got to go to a black part of
What is
Los
a
Angeles
weave
County.
exactly?
I'm sorry.
So what?
No, I don't like weaves.
What is a weave exactly?
I don't like weaves. I don't like weaves, man.
So
I'd rather have natural.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no, what you was saying, bro, like, nah, that's some real shit what you putting out there, and you speaking the real shit that people don't want to admit that. You know what I'm saying? And, and that's some real shit that you saying, bro. Like, people want us as black men to just shut the fuck up and take it for what it is. You know what they tell us when niggas say some real shit? It's shit. When you start calling out the truths and the problem of being a black man, people gonna tell you to stop complaining.
Yep.
Stop complaining. Or they're gonna say you soft, or they're gonna say you looking for a handout. They made it. It's so crazy. They make you calling out the bullshit as a sign of weakness. Being quiet to them about real issues, they try to make us think that's being strong, just dealing with whatever come your way. Then they try to push those same motherfuckers be trying to market, promote, and push mental health awareness, but they don't want you to speak on the real shit of going on.
For example,
and a strong black woman get to do the opposite. Like she get to be boisterous. You know what I mean?
I don't even want to turn this into the strong black woman or what they do.
No, let's not do that, please.
That get lost. The message start getting lost.
Yeah, I'm just showing how it's an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even focused on the black women on that part of this conversation. Yeah, I'm talking about the overall system because the black women don't run shit around.
I'm just saying that the strong black man has to, like you say, sit down and shut the fuck up, while a strong black woman gets to do the complete opposite.
It depends.
And that's part of the demasculinization of men.
It depends. It depends on the situation in that case. And there are instances where black women have the more voice and are sympathized with more than the black man. There are double standards on both sides, but I don't want this to be on this topic, this specific situation. What homie is talking about, what black women get as opposed to what black men get, because what he's speaking on right now is something bigger than all of that.
Yeah,
it's the whole motherfucking shit from day one.
Yeah, the system
from day one.
Real talk.
They do try to push now. And I've seen niggas go with that ideology because it was trending and cool. Protect black women. No. Protect black. Hold on. protect black men because guess what? These motherfuckers will kill a black man way faster than they will kill a black woman.
Because a man is a threat, always.
A black man is a threat. A black man is competition. A black woman, they feel like they can live and deal with black women.
They can victimize them.
Just remember, back in the day, women are actually not even back in the day. Just go to a different country. Women are still property in almost half the world. Men, we do the fighting. We are the threat. So to eliminate that threat, you demasculinize. Because obviously you can't, I mean, look, I have my own opinions on, policing and whatnot, but they don't have to shoot us. I mean, just look at Dwayne Wade's son. Look at Magic Johnson's son, if you can even call him that. That right there is just possessing black youth to the point where, I mean, they really don't have to fire a shot. Like, they don't.
Shit, if you want to take it further than that, drugs, prisons, gangs.
Exactly.
All that.
Hold on. Before a rap song was ever fucking created, because they swear it's all about rap now. Niggas was doing that before rap. Huh?
They was doing drive-bys to R&B back in the 70s and 60s.
That's what I'm saying. Before a rap song was created, we had these issues.
Matter of fact, if I'm mistaken, I think in the 60s when heroin was really live and shit, it was more deaths back then than it is right now. As far as
man, right now it's ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Right now.
Hold on. It's ridiculous right now, and it's fucked up. What's going on? This demonic shit. All these niggas out there killing and robbing. And I'm from Houston. I'm not saying I stay in the hardest city because niggas be out here trying to champion, my city harder than yours, or Houston is sweeter. It is niggas getting shot and killed out here every fucking day. It's niggas robbing, it's niggas shooting, it's niggas out here drilling, but guess what? All that shit going on, it ain't nowhere near as many murders as it was in the 90s. The only difference is now is you can see it in real time because of the internet.
Exactly.
In Chicago,
that's the city. Chicago. There's no way that they're killing more back then than they is right now in Chicago.
I'm telling you, man, prohibition time and in the 60s, it was more murders, especially in places like Chicago, any major city, it was more murders than what they had in the 90s and what you see right now. I guarantee that.
And what year? I'm looking it up.
In the 90s, nigga, they was having 900 to 1,000 murders a year.
I'm telling you, in the 60s, when heroin and all that shit was out there like that, when it was,
I ain't even got to go to you talking about the 60s. You might be right. I'm saying you can look at.
I'm on a statistical chart. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So I'm talking about the 90s because that's the closest time to the 2000s. In the 90s, they was having 1,000 murders a year in Chicago.
Listen, I'm from Atlanta. Who's the murder capital too? You know what I'm saying? So
no. That's what I'm telling him. I'm trying to tell homie that, man, it's way worse right now. No, it is fucking not.
LA didn't really get popping like that till 92, till like the 90s and shit like that.
Back in the day, more niggas used to get killed, murder, and violence because guess what? There was no internet.
Exactly.
Now, the thing that makes it seem worse is the fact that it's on the internet.
But you get smoked on the way on live too.
Hold on real quick. I'm going to bring somebody else. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the murder rate, but I'm pretty sure the numbers are larger now. It's just the rate. I mean, we're going off the amount of people.
Well,
so according to how many people were back then,
major city-wise, like Detroit, Chicago, New York, you know what I'm saying? Like major cities in those times, like heroin was a real life epidemic like crack was. I'm telling y'all, like how the 90s was lit too when the crack hit and everybody was out there really out there getting their issue.
More niggas lost their lives to gang banging in LA in the 90s than the Vietnam War.
There you go.
That's a fact.
Okay, so what about the 60s?
What about them?
The Vietnam
we ain't gotta go back that far. We wasn't living in. Why we talking about right now? We talking about right now. We saying right now today, people are saying it's way worse now than it was back then.
That's impossible. That's
true.
impossible.
It's not true. Marcus Garvey, you on. I don't know what you got going on. You cut your camera off if you want to.
No. What's
I
up,
got
guys?
Dre on.
I'm listening to you.
I got Dre on. Dre, where you from?
Buckhead, Atlanta.
Shout out to Buckhead, Atlanta, man. And shout out to Marcus Garvey. Let me bring y'all in. What do y'all want to speak on?
Man, you know what I got to say about the Kevin Samuels situation, because what's really messed up is the women celebrating, but here's why I don't think we should worry about it. Ask yourself, would a woman that has something going for herself, or that has a career, or that has potential, or has an opportunity in front of her, would she really make fun of Kevin Samuels' death? No. I've seen women online that were talking trash, and the women that were online talking trash are the women that have nothing going for themselves. They have no future ahead of them. They probably working at Family Dollars. And like somebody said earlier, they fit the archetypes that he was describing in his shows. They were overweight. They had attitudes, etc.
Like Melissa were a maggot ass bitch up here. You about the weakest bitch. You the one Kevin's talking about. Always blaming somebody, never stepping up.
Oh, bro, let the man talk, bro. Let the man talk.
Wait, who is he talking about?
He's talking about somebody in the chat. You got the flow though.
Okay. Yeah, but you know, like I'm saying, the women I was talking about them, I clicked on some of these women photos. I clicked on a woman photo. She had her 4 kids at the top of her page. This was on Facebook. And then it was her. I'm scrolling down to Facebook. I'm like, okay, well, let's see what y'all looking like since y'all got so much to say. I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling for about 2 minutes. I ain't see a man nowhere on her page. It was just her and her 4 kids. And she was weighing about a good 270, 300 pounds.
Ooh.
And those are the women that are mad about it. But see, this who really loses, though. Kevin Samuels wins in the end. And I'm going to tell you why. Because after Kevin Samuels died, it wasn't just black men that was paying tribute to him. Black women. You had white guys, Better Batcher, Think Before You Sleep, Dafo, white women, Just Pearly, etc., etc. And all these people was talking about how Kevin Samuels reached out to them behind the scenes and gave them phone calls. So he wasn't just talking to people over here in our community. And that's why Kevin Samuels was able to expand into so many different markets and grow his platform as big as he did. Because you got a lot of people, white, Asian. I seen Asian men. I seen somebody from Japan doing a video on it. White women, black women, Asian women. I seen a lot of people paying tribute to Kevin Samuels. So in the end, Kevin Samuels don't lose. He wins because Kevin Samuels don't have to wake up with the results of these women that's talking trash about him. They still got to wake up with the same results they've been complaining about for the rest of their life. And they got to wake up to that tomorrow, the day after, the week after, the month after, the year after, until they take accountability for their own actions and realize it's you. It ain't Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels ain't the reason you can't find a man. Kevin Samuels ain't the reason you can't lose weight. You're going to wake up to the same results tomorrow that you woke up to yesterday. Kevin Samuels gone, but you still got to live with your reality.
No, facts.
100%.
Big facts.
Anybody hating on Kevin Samuels is just flat out lame. Like, you got to be disgusting.
Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, men be brown nosing. That's why they doing it.
Marcus Garvey, man, what you got going, gang? I don't know if you still in here. What's going down? Guess you ain't on that no more. But nah, bro, like I said, man, it's one of them things, in my personal opinion, you know, it's like you got to know what's going down with this shit, bro. You got to be a realist. You got to be real with yourself. You got to know. You got to be, you know, when I hear niggas speaking the real game of life and giving the game of life or telling people, you know, where they got to take this shit to, like telling you what you got to do, man. Like, ain't nobody giving niggas the blueprint no more. The blueprint has changed.
Yep.
The blueprint has changed for this generation.
Facts.
Niggas like now come up with your plan. He was telling like black dudes like we have to be stronger as black men. You gotta find a way. You have to save your money. You gotta be working. If you are single and you want to be in a better position, you need to be working 60 hours a week.
Right.
Niggas
You
are
gotta be
not
working
breaking
smart
the
too.
game. But listen though, niggas is not breaking the game down like that.
No, they're not.
But you
gotta
know
work
what,
smart
man?
too. You got
You-
Bitcoin. I mean, you got a phone. You could change your life. I mean, all
What
you
you gonna
older
say?
guys, I know that
Shut up.
if y'all had a phone with internet back then and you knew what you knew now, you wouldn't be here. Y'all be multimillionaires, I assume, right?
Facts. I know I would. If I knew about YouTube in 2014, if I knew that I could do this right here on YouTube, and I could really get, I didn't even know that you could really get paid from this shit.
Right.
Like
Yep.
if I
I
would have
ain't know
known I
either.
could get paid and all I had to do was go, like I started out on my cell phone. If I know, man, I could get and I had an iPhone. If I know I could just turn my iPhone sideways and upload a video and say some shit about rap every day, and they would pay me, I'd be a multi-millionaire right now. I probably would be too busy to be just sitting on live for a few hours. Like, who knows?
Man, and you want to really know something though, what Kevin Samuels was ultimately trying to tell black dudes was y'all gotta have more ambition and reach for higher heights, because the truth to it is most of us come from single mother households. And in single mother households, we don't learn leadership skills, we don't learn problem solving skills, and we don't learn the ability to take risks. Unfortunately, those are the three things you need
It's about the woman
to
though.
build industries. You know what I mean? Regardless of, but those are the three things you need in order to build industries. If you have men that don't take risks, that don't have problem solving skills, and that don't have leadership skills, how can you build communities? Because those are how you build corporations. Corporations build industries, industries build economies, economies build countries. And see, the reason I say this, I got a startup company. I've known some of the people that know Kevin Samuels. I met Kevin Samuels one time in person. It was up here near the Shake Shack at Buckhead. I said, "Oh, that's Kevin Samuels right there." He's like, "Hey, what's up?" I tried to go for a handshake, and he put his elbow out. He's like, "Elbow, elbow," and that was it. He was cool, but I know some of the people that I'm telling. Listen, I got a startup company. My startup company is with the NSF. That's the government, etc. Whatever. And I know some people because I have to deal with consultants, tech consultants. And I'm talking about these people work 50 million or 100 million. There's one guy 250 million. Just recently, another guy down here, his network just increased to 3 billion. And some of these guys know Kevin Samuels. So Kevin Samuels knows some very high people. That's why you never see him getting in the back and forths with people. He would ignore people if they tried to get in a beef with him, because it stains his image, and
Well,
it
he was
stains
definitely
his ability to maintain relationships.
he wasn't confrontational at all though.
No,
I didn't.
Hey, Pete, you gotta know too, though, bro. Once you have 1 million subscribers on YouTube,
it's common.
you in the dough. Like before you get 1 million, you already in the dough, right? But
Right.
once you get 1 million, them doors open up all across the board. Brands, sponsorships, conversations. Understand, Kevin Samuels was talking to black people, right? Mostly. He talked to everybody. He had game
Right.
and
Right.
conversation and knowledge that everybody can use. But talking
Right.
to black people right now, and you have a big following, the way that we are grouped, if I'm talking to black people, I'm talking to the urban community. If I'm talking to the urban community, I'm talking to the hip hop community. Everybody wants something to do with the hip hop community right now.
It's hot.
We're the #1 genre in music, and we are the most influential. Somebody from every lifestyle, every race, every nationality, every country is either influenced or a fan of hip hop culture, which is a black culture, right?
Yep,
No, that's
100%.
true. That's true.
So this is global. black people, urban people, we are not fans of everybody else shit. We don't dib and dabble. We don't listen to everybody music. The most you gonna get out of us is food.
Right.
High
You know
We
price.
what?
try all y'all food, but we not about to listen to y'all music. The only thing that they have on us, the universal, is the Muslim, being a Muslim, and the food. We'll try different nationalities' food, but other than that, we not trying to dress like y'all. Yeah, we might do the Italian cut, foreign clothing and cars, but lifestyle, talking, no, we not on that. So I say all that to say, all these people paying attention to this nigga because they know he had a grip on the urban culture. They want to put their hands and get their basket, get in their hands and shake hands with the people who have influence over the biggest culture in the world. This is why Kevin Samuels is so successful also.
You know
This is why Academics is successful. Spotify is not an American platform. Kevin Samuels was on his way to get one of these $1 million platform deals. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed.
If Academics on there, then yeah, for sure.
All of them niggas on their way to get them if they want them. Joe Budden could have had his. He decided, for his reasons. I don't want that. Meditation, I can't see you, my guy. Let me see what you look like. Pause. I can't see you, my nigga. But all these people, all these guys that are big in this game. No Jumper, he could have had one. I mean, he's white, but he's still in hip hop.
No, man. Whatever make money, that's what they want to put on. They just don't want to put you in the. They may not put you in. See, when they put you on Spotify, so you ain't on TV,
Right,
where you can upset people.
Cut your camera off, meditation. My bad, bro.
No, you good.
What you saying?
Yeah. See, they'll give you the Spotify deal instead of putting you on TV because you ain't in front of everybody where you can upset everybody. But if you're on Spotify and you got a big audience, they'll put you in there because they know it's money to be made, like you say with Academics. It's money to be made with Academics. You think these people really care about the culture? No, they just care about the profitability of it.
Exactly.
Right? Yep. So they study it. I seen a channel with two Asian girl and an Asian dude on there. And they was studying Kevin Samuels. This was over a year ago. They was like, damn, he growing so fast. This. And these people did a live for about 60 minutes or 70 minutes in which they was just breaking down Kevin Samuels and they was studying it. And the girl was real fascinated by it. The dude, on the other hand, went, But the girl was like, yeah, I kind of like listening to him. I like it. I think he's saying what he need to say. The dude was like, I don't know. But yeah, that's what they do. See, they come over here to where black people at and they study us because we're profitable. Why? See, in the black community, slang switches every couple months. We can go over where we started off. Let's talk. We started off with heater. We started off with heater. Then we went the toaster. Then we went the blick. Then we went the stick. Then you know what I mean? it switched so quick. But see, with black people, we got like that. See, we got that special ability to pick up on slang. Like I can come to you and I can say, "Oh yeah, man, don't go around that corner. Oh yeah, don't go around that corner, man. They sweeping people around there." You already know what that means. You ain't never heard of that, man. They sweeping people. Oh shit, that don't sound good. So yeah, I'm gonna stay over here.
You can look at Lil Wayne.
We fly and we fresh. That's just what it is. We fresh and we fly. And we got the motherfucking we got the idiom. We just got the sauce to where, we just so live as a people that everybody don't got that. And it come from having soul. Having soul,
they make music.
Creativity.
They make music. We make music. They love our music. They love video games that depict us. GTA San Andreas. They love that shit. They love the whole game culture. They love the whole goddamn. That's
see, that's something I think we don't need. I think we can see we can maintain having the style, the soul and all that without the gang culture, without the violence. We can
Exactly.
maintain that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a few. It's just some misled people. They being
No,
led by older misled dudes. It's
yeah,
sad when
no,
you
no,
see a
I'm just
man in
saying.
his 50s, 40s talking about some gang shooting up the block on rapping the
Exactly.
gang. Man, you damn near half a century. Sit your ass down somewhere. You know, you know
Right.
what I mean?
But
And you
really,
ain't
look,
giving.
that's what
Yeah.
that's what they attracted to though. That's what these white people that's not black. That's what they attracted to. Let's be honest. They attracted to the negative parts about black people.
Oh,
They're
I don't
not.
even.
Well,
I just,
they've glamorized it and
I
such
just find it,
ways.
interesting that before a lot of these, like like Nip, a lot of people just go to that next level, they mysteriously fall. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. Like, Kevin Samuels,
If you,
man, he was
Cause,
somebody
so,
who Kevin Samuels could have ran for
I
president.
think that
Real
I
talk.
think I think that BITCH put something in his drink. I'll be honest
Man,
with
man,
you.
look.
No,
come
bro. Didn't I
on.
say stop saying that shit, bro? You
Oh,
ain't
okay,
Hey,
okay,
yeah,
okay. I
look,
just
man.
came
Yeah,
off
he
mute.
wasn't in here. He wasn't in here when you said
My
that.
bad,
Oh,
my
you
bad,
wasn't
my
in
bad.
here? Okay, you wasn't in here. We
Men,
not doing that, bro. Like, we not doing that, bro. Like, people
right.
die in that age bracket of heart attacks and all that
Okay,
shit all the time, bro. You ain't seen no police report. You ain't seen
yeah,
no
right.
autopsy. This man ain't been dead 2 days, bro.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Niggas talking
Right.
about he had fentanyl and cocaine in his system.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let's be clear. Ain't none of that been proven. You ain't seen that from a factual
Right,
source. So let's
right.
be adults, my nigga.
Right, yeah. Don't let people try to paint a bad picture of them because
Yeah,
that's all they trying to do. But and that also go back to what you were saying earlier when they talking about, oh, he having sex, blah blah blah. Man, y'all don't know that shit. He could have been sitting next to this girl. But let's get back, back to what we were saying.
right.
The problem in our community is so many people don't know how to evolve to the next level. Okay, yeah, you done went through your teens, you 20 now. Okay, you need to start wearing a tank top around outside so people can take you seriously when you going in populated areas. All right, you in your 30s. Come on, man. You still out here talking about gang at 30 some years old? What you
Right.
got going
Yeah,
for you? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You
I can
got
understand the connotation if you saying gang from a oh yeah, man, I'm just playing or whatever. But you saying gang like, yeah,
yeah,
man, I'm still repping the block. Hell yeah, I'm gonna shoot niggas, pop niggas up.
and it looked lame as hell. It looked lame as hell. They doing that too in
It
their
make us
30s.
look bad because people don't take us seriously.
Thank
And that's
you.
what Kevin Samuels was saying about the image. It's
yeah,
hard for people to take us seriously. So when we say something about something we serious about it, they ignore us. I want you to see what happened on Fox News and CNN and all this shit. Notice how when something happened, political, they don't go get a black person with a political science degree. They don't go
no,
get
they
a black
don't.
person who are a lawyer or nothing like. Who they go? They go get a rapper. Why you go get a rapper? Because if the rapper say something that you agree with, you will say, look, this one of y'all idols, and they agree with us. Now, if the rapper say something you don't agree with, you can just turn around and say, well, we don't have to listen to that. Look what you rap about in your music.
Yeah, they'll grab.
That's what they did to Ice Cube.
They'll
Remember
grab
that?
Kanye West. They'll grab Kanye West in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
But you just gotta,
No,
yeah,
bro.
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, bro. Whether they get a rapper to speak for us, whether they get a political person to speak for us, man, anybody speaking, nobody really can speak for black people. Not one person, not a lawyer, not a representation, my nigga. We had a black
True.
president who's supposed to be the leader of the country and got absolutely
He
shit
didn't
done
do shit.
for 8
He didn't
years.
do nothing.
Yeah.
That's the highest position that they raise us to believe that the highest position that somebody can have in this country is the president. And we finally got somebody black in that motherfucker, and he got shit done that really benefits
Exactly.
black people.
And
So
I
I
voted
Biggest
for
wake
that
up call I ever
want to
got.
say all that to say
Yeah.
that. I want to say all that to say that, my nigga, it ain't in this country's interest, no matter if it's a good
Exactly.
person speaking or a bad person speaking, for us to win. Everything is set up for us to lose. Every day you wake up,
Bro, I'm 31 years old. I voted for that motherfucker twice.
you have been every day you wake up in this country's place, you have been naturally raised and bred to do what looks right to the white people. What's gonna look good for them? Be professional for them. Speak well around them for them.
Make sure
They
your hair is
created the
good
laws.
for them.
They created the laws of this land that we live on. They created the government that governs this country that we live in. They created and run and own the economy. We trying to fit into their system till this day. Everything that they have is a system where they are on top and we are on the bottom. We don't run anything or own anything that's at the top of the things that homie explained earlier that make this motherfucking country go around. We don't control any of the entertainment business. We don't control any of the media. We don't control the banking and financing. We don't control the food industry. None of it. The goddamn real estate. We are the least promoted at jobs. We are the least approved for loans.
Housing loans, yeah.
And we the most incarcerated. I hope my people can now wake up and realize that's not happening because you got black skin.
Exactly.
I hope you know that that's a motherfucking system and shit that was put in place.
And then you got motherfuckers out
Don't
there
think because you black.
You got motherfuckers that look like you that ain't even pushing your issues.
Don't think because
Kamala Harris.
Black that you woke up and you feel this is happening. We as black people do fucked up shit because of we black. No, we do fucked up shit because we have been trained, conditioned, manipulated, and forced psychologically into making the bad decisions that we make.
But see, this is why I think it's good what we got going on with people starting their own platforms. Like, let's say, for instance, you over here in the hip hop, you over here in the, the rap genre, entertainment, and then over in Kevin Samuels, he over there in this corporate look, yeah, and then you got the different niches of that, the lead attorney and stuff like that, because this is where it starts at. It starts by us creating our own media outlets so that we can broadcast ourselves the way we want to broadcast ourselves, and we can say, look, all of us ain't the same. We this. Really, it don't even matter what you think about us because we got our own platform. So
100%.
I mean, it's a lot of money to be made in our own community. We don't gotta advertise to nobody else.
Let me say
That's why when I ever meet another black person,
Go ahead.
I am always introducing myself and trying to figure out what they're doing, what they're on. Because, like I said, these phones. I mean, I wish I had the confidence to have done it when I was 18. These phones really you can make money on your phone.
Oh, yeah,
It is that profound. If you dropped somebody like Kevin Samuels, and he was willing to do it, like in the middle of the most gang infested area of Chicago. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could convince some of them to leave the gang lifestyle. I mean, that's not something that I ever really got to talk about with anybody of merit to do that, but that's how easy
Chicago,
it is.
that shit more like religion. Like,
let's be honest.
Let's keep it where he said it at. There is Kevin Samuels is older. He's a great speaker, and he can show things of success. So I like what homie's saying, be intelligent, because he said that if you drop Kevin Samuels in Chicago, he could convince somebody to leave the streets behind.
Yeah,
if they are given an opportunity.
I can attest to that because, for one, I'm 31 years old. I done had young brothers in their young 20s, late teens. They calling me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't gave me the title. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It just came out of nowhere. I'm like, I'm Damn, I'm that old. But anyway, what Kevin Samuels proved to YouTube, specifically to black men and black males, period, bruh, this is how you do it. This dude, I mean, He showed you. Look, this how your presentation. You know what I'm saying? Present yourself. You can do this. You know what I'm saying? It's a hustle out here. It's gonna take some hustle to it, but you can do
Well,
this.
he's talking about if you're going a corporate route. So something more like me, when I go into an environment I go into, I gotta have nice fit, suit, tie.
Right.
And I deal with the government too. Like the startup company I got, I deal with the government. And I'm talking about this ain't $10, $20. This hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars.
Well, I mean, you dress for the occasion. You know
You
what I'm
dress,
saying?
yeah, you
So,
dress for whatever yeah.
so you know, Kevin Samuels is coming because he's on that's his shit. Like, hey, I'm a clean cut brother. I'm an image consultant. I am, and I do relationship counseling and everything of that nature. He's helped people get their marriage together, help people become married, and everything like that. So it's like, hey, I work in a place, and my presentation is coming from an image consultant. How I'm gonna tell somebody about their image, and I dress like I'm tacky.
Right. And you know, like you said, he came to you and he reached to you behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He hit you up on Instagram. He said, keep it up, brother. Y'all in two whole different hemispheres in terms of, you know, in terms of the look of it.
He gonna look down the content and see what type of shit I make. You know what I'm saying? He know, but he know, like, hey, he can look and see, hey man, this nigga working.
He like, you know, he know you could be doing something. If you weren't doing this, then you would probably be doing something else. And you're being productive with your time. Because this ain't easy. Content creating ain't easy. And then when you start off, it definitely ain't easy because you ain't got no money and you ain't got no audience and you got to build from there.
That nigga was hitting motherfucker with multiple camera shots and everything. He was goddamn Hollywood with his shit.
I was gonna say, you know, people, and I want to get intelligent feedback on this, you know, and Don, I really wanted to work with Kevin Samuels, but I knew, like, hey, I'm not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to ask because it's like, let me get my shit up, let me get my quality all the way together, let me get my you know, production a little bit better, let me get the subscribers up a little bit more. And I know if I really wanted it, he probably would have did it, but I was like, let me make sure when I reach out to him to even, you know, even do a FaceTime.
Right. I feel what you're saying.
You prepared, right?
Yeah, I wanted my shit to be like, let me make sure I'm in 100K. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure it makes sense for him. Or he already showed, like, hey, I'll reach down to you. Like, I'm not tripping. You ain't got to be big and popping on for me to even acknowledge you. Right. And then we end up talking on the DM after the first time. And he responded again with, you know, more talking. Like, okay, so nigga, we have an open line. So I can hit him up anytime I wanted to, and he possibly gonna respond. So I was like, let me wait until it makes sense. This is why I kept this real. I didn't post this DM, and I talked to different people in the game, believe it or not, y'all. Like,
you real.
I talked to different people in the game. You know what I'm saying? Not just him. I've talked to other people behind the scenes and got open DMs to other people who got, you know, notoriety in the game. But I want to say, like, I look at his space and what he spoke on, talking to black men, and people tell me, and why do you always bring black men and black into it, or black race? Or why do you bring black into it? And they's like, why is everything got to be about race with you?
What?
People tell me that on some of my videos, because if it's an issue that got something to do with race, I'm attacking that issue every fucking time. Every single time, I'm attacking that issue.
You sound like old brother that played Franklin on GTA 5. He went off on his he went off on his people.
I'm attacking that race issue every fucking time it's available on some content, because I don't give a fuck.
Well, they got the choice. They ain't got to look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, why do I always go to race? What does this have to do with race? I said, my nigga, we in America. Everything in this country will always have something to do about race.
What they saying is black men can't express themselves.
Let me finish this. Everything in this country will have something to do about race. You want to know why? When they do the motherfucking presidential elections every 4 years, you know what they put on the TV and on the internet?
Yeah, they target demographics.
The black vote.
Yep. What the black people doing? Who they vote for?
The black female vote.
Yep, because we don't matter.
You will see like every once in a while some shit about the Hispanic vote and the Latin vote or whatever, but you gonna see the black vote plastered on TV. You see these people like Kamala do things to fit in with the black crowd. This nigga Joe Biden went on TV and said, if you ain't voting for me, you ain't
black.
You ain't black.
Kamala Harris tried to act like she was down with rap and hip hop culture.
Right.
She went on to
like more niggas up in Jim Crow.
I smoked a Tupac and Snoop Dogg at 85.
Hold on. She went on to motherfucking sneaker shopping to act like she was part of the sneaker culture.
Exactly. Culture vulture.
Get the fuck out of here. You pander to black people to get the black vote.
Them
you
dumb as
put it
bad.
directly on the screen, the black vote. I say all that to say that's why if it's race involved, I'm going to always talk about issues with race. And this is why I fuck with Kevin Samuels for saying I will always stand 10 toes down for black men.
Exactly.
And he did that.
He did that, yeah.
And he typed that in my fucking DM, my nigga. And I'm not trying to clout chase off of that. I'm just letting that shit.
I heard him say it at his mouth. He said that, yeah, bro. You're not clout chasing at all.
And I put that on there to let people know. Don't try to tear this man down, and he was not on that shit.
Niggas know, bro.
Yeah, he was helping out black men who did not
care about you. Care about you. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, he okay, look.
Go
everybody
ahead.
knows. Yeah, everybody knows that black boys, a lot of them lack father figures. So I mean, he's trying to provide an alternative. Yeah, he's making money. He's not perfect, but you got to learn from somewhere. And I much rather had learned, stuff from him when I was growing up. It might have changed my life a little bit. I still made it, but the thing is that, as you said, you always inject race into something. Well, we are black. You can see it. It's not a secret. I mean, most of us can read decently. Like you said, you were working on your reading comprehension and whatnot. I mean,
let me go off what you said, and also Big Ant said that it's not that. It's the thing is the black man is not afforded the opportunity to express himself. We can't express ourselves. You get what I'm saying? We can't express our views or anything like that
until you wake up and realize that you can.
But see, I wanna explain to you why men can't express themselves or proceed.
Black
the reason why, well, it's more like on a basis of how profitable you are. And women are much more profitable than men, and so that's why companies tend to lean in the directions of men. I mean the direction of women. I'm sorry, because women are much more profitable than men.
You got black women on this platform on YouTube right now calling well-to-do men who are rich, calling them dusty.
Right.
I believe it.
But see, so here I want to, and see, this was something I was explaining to somebody. You hear people say that somebody pushing something on them. And what I want to explain to you, let's take it back real quick. Not going to be long on this. Take it back to the 1920s when companies didn't want to sell to black people, right? You couldn't shop anywhere. And then all of a sudden, Sears said, okay, we'll start selling furniture to black people. Y'all welcome here, come in here, buy our products. And other companies like, oh my God, what they doing? They selling to black people? Oh, they selling those. So Sears, next thing you know, Sears stock value shoot through the roof. Why? Because they got this large niche of people coming in and spending money only with them. So other companies turned around, they took a look at it, they said, wait, Look how much money they making over there. So other companies said, all right, Disney, because y'all remember Disney prior to what the Disney is now. I don't know if people know what Disney was in the 1920s when they was making cartoons like the Black Dodger, the cartoon where they was killing the little Indian boys and yada yada yada. So they took a look at Sears and they said, damn, they making all that money. They said, you know what? We want to sell to black people too. So then another company started looking, they was like, wait a second. So each niche is an opportunity to make billions of dollars. So then they said, okay, who's selling to the Asian people? All right, we're going to sell to the Asian people too. Who's selling to the Mexican people? Okay, we're going to sell to the Mexican people too. Fast forward up to now. What are they saying now? Who's selling to the gay people? Okay, we're going to sell to the LGBTQ community too. Oh, ain't nobody accepting the trans? All right, we're going to sell to the trans too. Y'all come over here. So they start running advertise, right? They running advertise to get all these different niches of people in. Now, for a lot of people, they got the idea, wait, somebody trying to push something on us. What I want to break down to you real quick is this is the same thing that white people thought back in the 1930s. Man, they trying to push black people on us. And then they trying to push this on us. They trying to push that on it. But in actuality, what it is we're consumers. Most people are consumers. So as a consumer, you watch all these commercials, and these commercials' main objective is to get these new niches of people in there because it raised their stock prices. So they advertising to the people they don't got. They say, okay, nobody got trans. Let's advertise to them. But as a consumer, you watching all these advertising, you say, man, they trying to force this on me. But the only people who don't feel that it's being forced on them are the people who aren't consumers.
No way.
So they're able to,
brother, I gotta say something different to that because
yeah, go ahead.
And pertaining to black people and black women, as far as this platform, not his platform, but as far as YouTube platform, when it comes to this space and as far as the whole social media, like Kevin Samuel said, and I got to give him credit on this. You cannot say the white man made black women do this. They chose. They chose to do what they did. They chose to say what they say online. That's what they chose that, and they continue to choose that in front of you. He said that to a brother who was 22 years old, because he was saying like, well, the government forced them to do. No, the government didn't force you to do anything. They have minds of their own. They choose to do things.
Well, it's cheese in a rat trap, right? So it's like, here's money. We'll give y'all money. And then they go to, so they went to black women. They said, damn, it's a lot of money. We can make a lot more money off black women than we can off black men. All right, so we're going to put black women up first. And black men, once black men become profitable or as profitable as black women, huh?
Who accepted the money though?
But see, look, this what, so you remember when what Kevin Summers was saying, he was saying there's about to be an entirely new market emerging for men. Why? Because men are now becoming a profitable market. So now companies are having to start listening to men and they're having to start cater towards men.
There you
and
go.
That's pushing back on that the feminist law, whatever you want to call it. But everything is driven by money.
Historically, women have always been the biggest consumer group. The men would go to work, make the money, and the women would spend it.
They still are.
Yeah,
they still are. You think a woman gonna fix her own damn plumbing? Nope. Think a woman gonna mow her own lawn? Nope. You think she gonna move her own furniture? Nope. Whenever she needs something, she gonna pay somebody for it because she ain't gonna get out there and do it. So,
but that comes from daddy grooming her to be a princess, though.
So keeping women single keeps corporations rich.
Exactly.
But they're taking it though. They're taking it. That's what I'm saying. They're taking it.
So let's be clear here, bro. In my thing, I want to speak one thing on and I told my guy see this today when I spoke that earlier where I don't know if all of y'all were here. Well, I said that a lot of women, Kevin Samuels would have no problem most of the time getting with women who are in their 30s, especially even some in their late 20s, who are consider themselves corporate and professionals Even ones that ain't though. Cause women nowadays, man, they fucking whoever got the status in the bag and the clout. Trust me, I know. Clout or potential clout. They'll fuck you. Believe me. So I say all that to say this. Somebody like Kevin Samuels is a depiction of me for a lot of these women. Hold on. A lot of these women, Kevin Samuels, just like black men, in a certain light, a certain sector, a father figure that a lot of them never had.
Ooh, damn.
The way he spoke, the things he said.
See, I thought that
he's told some women some things that a man has never told them in life before.
100%.
Dudes too. You know,
Yep.
dudes, there are dudes, like I said earlier, who don't have uncles or older brothers and cousins. And Kevin Samuels was saying shit that niggas needed to hear.
Yep.
Hey, stop making your dick your only value. Hey, stop. Hey, start saving your money now. Sacrifice for a few years. Find out what you want to do. Come with a game plan. Save your money. Invest into what you want to do. It's not going to be easy. If you are single, if you are a single man with no kids, there's no reason why you should not be working 60 hours a week. A lot of people have never had anybody tell them that.
Exactly.
A lot of women, the things that he would tell women, they pops never told them that.
Be fit. Don't go out here having
their moms never told them that. Attitude adjustments.
Be fit.
Not even just the physical, but attitude adjustments. Making yourself, being proud of yourself, taking pride, being respectful to your man, working together with your man.
Sleeping around having multiple baby daddies too. No more of that.
Stop having kids or stop sleeping with men randomly that you're not ready to have kids with. Boom. Some women, they never have a man to tell them that.
Yep.
Let's say occupation too, though.
Not all women. I'm saying some.
See, that's the problem.
So when I say all that, it goes into a place in a perspective of
it does
where in the world we live in today, I don't go to church no more.
Man, shit, I ain't been to church in goddamn, I don't know how many years, 15 years.
Wait, okay, so
gay men done took over church. Gays done took over church.
Let me finish. I don't go to church no more, right? I haven't. It wasn't like I woke up one day. I didn't wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm done with church. Church don't make sense." It just naturally fell off with me. And then the pandemic made it, I think, for it to fall off with everybody.
Yeah.
Just too much. With me, what started happening, of course, I got to a point where I just kind of like stopped caring about church. And then it just got to a point where it was like, you know what, man, I'm kind of.
Most people was getting killed going to church though in the pandemic.
Actually,
hold on.
Hold on.
It got to a point where it's just I started focused. Even when me doing the urban politicians thing and the brand, I got so bottled up in this, I wouldn't make time for church. So I say all that to say, it's a statistic, scientifically proven, if you know what I'm saying, statistic fact that Black men church attendance is at the lowest it's ever been, if I'm not mistaken.
It's supposed to be like that.
It's supposed so with that going on,
we getting conscious.
I think we all started realizing that, you know, seeing even the scams that go on in church.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All of the pastors that would be taking money. You know, Joel Osteen got caught with money in the fucking wall.
The Bible says don't attend no false prophets or churches. So you're doing the right thing.
So I've seen things that went on in these churches that I was like, bro, you fucking serious?
Yep.
Like, fucking Joel Osteen got caught with money in the wall. Facts.
Yep.
How do we go to your church and listen?
Creflo Dollar.
How do we go to your church and listen to you give us the word now? Because I feel like church now, after you hear 4 or 5 stories, and then not even in our community, but in other church communities, especially those Catholic churches, how many times have they been caught fucking with the boys?
Exactly.
That's just the beginning of time.
All of that goes into the decision, I think, of us just subconsciously deciding like, okay, we don't got time to go to church like we used to. So
let me see.
All that being said, let me get there. With all that being said, I explained that to explain this. We went to church to hear the gospel about the Lord, to what? Faith, to have faith, encouragement, feel good about ourselves.
It's all hope.
Hope, okay. All of those different reasons people went to church. Basically, for the good feel, the vibe.
Right.
People like Kevin Samuels feel, and I'm not saying the religious void. Not the religious void.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't want to say that wrong. I don't want to downplay religion. I'm not doing that. I have faith. I believe in God.
You mean technical, right?
But
he filled the void for males, black males, period. I know
I'm saying what he's speaking to.
The voice.
It's just bad. He just became a voice. He was teaching, preaching the ideologies of man, success, and discipline.
He was the loudest voice.
So you can go get game about bettering yourself, which is what the Bible and what the pastors were teaching in church. You could get that directly from him on YouTube. He had a different way of doing it. And guess what? These women were getting the same. Let's be clear. Kevin Samuel's money was coming mostly, I'm pretty sure, from women.
Yep.
A good amount.
His audience was women.
Niggas ain't doing it. You know
so, Ant, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So, would you say that the reason that you switched up from going to church so much and started focusing on your business is because Kevin Samuels not only told you, but he showed you.
I stopped going to church before I got here.
So okay. So you know what? And you know what?
I was just speaking because it ain't even just Kevin Samuels. It's other things that already had things in motion to like remove. You know, I'm speaking to the black man, made black men just subconsciously stop going to church. And then black people in general. Like I was a nigga that grew up in church where nigga Bible study every Sunday, nigga. Wednesday, I'm in that motherfucker. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bible study every Wednesday.
Me too.
Niggas, I go to Louisiana, nigga. We finna be at the church all day Sunday, nigga. It ain't no what you mean, nigga. That's that. It ain't no up for discussion, nigga. Nigga. I used to be able to flip the motherfucking flip to the verses in the Bible. I was one of them niggas.
Yeah, me too, man.
A lot of niggas that's 30, 31, 32.
Me too.
That era. Now I don't know about these kids today.
Yeah, that's me.
Today are iPhone, YouTube,
exactly,
internet babies. They not growing up with that type of shit. But you know why I'm thankful for church? The discipline.
Right.
Yeah.
It taught me discipline and respect.
Yes.
And those two things is something that are priceless in this world today, because
Exactly.
it's things with this that come with discipline and respect that keep me guided. I'm not perfect. I don't have a clean record. I'm not flawless, but I do have two things that I know: respect, discipline, honor, pride, morals, things of that nature. Where some people
Sounds like
don't have any of that. So
that's
I put these out there like that to let people know that people just removed, like subconsciously removed religion out of their homes a lot of the time, but they started looking other places to get their motivation, and they escape their motivation, they knowledge, they feel good. Take Nipsey Hussle for instance, right?
Right.
Yeah, they killed him for a reason.
No. People, listen. Nipsey Hussle influenced me to get out here and start Urban Politicians TV.
It's good to hear.
Say
Not
what?
a mother, not anything else. You see what I'm saying? Like
Admit
as far as I've had other influence as in motivation to get out here and do it. Joe Budden influenced me to start the podcast. You know what I'm saying? That was Joe Budden. Nipsey Hussle talking and speaking in interviews really gave me the inspiration.
Oh, okay.
And the confidence.
Okay.
To get out here and say, man, you can do it. It's all about not stopping, bro. It's all about starting. It's all about learning as you go. It's all about getting out here and having goals and reaching those goals and sit down and mark them off the list. It's about ownership. It's about being a brand.
Right, exactly.
It's about building and working with your community and your people. He was saying that shit at 18 years old, 19 years old.
Yeah, today they'd call him a white supremacist too.
Well, you know what? Here's something. I don't want to get into the conspiracy or nothing, but here's something I do want to say on the church thing. This is why I dipped up out of church. I dipped out of church a long time ago because number one, the preacher was always asking for money, but you driving around the Benz, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We driving around the hoopty, you driving around the Benz, but you need money for me. And when it come time for my bills to be paid, you say, "Oh, don't worry, fate to keep the doors open." Well, fate to keep my doors open and fate to keep these church doors open too. So I ain't got no money. But even more, one of the things that I notice is that if you don't have money, then you got to spend time. And to build things, it takes a lot of time. Right now, I work 103 hours a week, every week. And it takes time to build things. But see, if you don't got money, you gotta put the time in, build it so that you can get the resources. And then once you got the money, you get your time back, and then you just spend the money to build on the net.
103 hours.
That's the equation.
Yeah, I do 103 hours a week. Now, keep in mind, now,
come on, man.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I'm also a scientist. I'm also a scientist with the NSF. So I work 100 and I got a startup, and man, ain't no easy work. It took me it took me 4 months to write a 15-page report. It took me 7 months to write a 15-page report.
So how much time do you have to have a social life? How much time do you have to have a social life?
Like, how do you eat?
That's what I'm talking. No, I still make money and whatever. I eat. Yeah, look, I still make money. I'm able to eat and all that stuff like that. But a social life, it's like what he was saying earlier. It's what he was saying out. Look, man, look here, man. It's like what he was saying, where he was saying, look, for a certain amount of time, you got to take L's for a short period of time, or you got to take some time off and take a L.
Okay,
so that you can get in the position you need to be in. So you take about 2-3 years contributing your efforts and your time towards building something. And then once you get it started and you get it going and you get leverage on it, then you slowly start to get your time back and you can go right back to having a social life. But take a look at the men that got that got a lot of time. Men who got a lot of time, what they do? Chase women. What does chasing women get you? Broke. A lot of these men end up in their 40s and 50s. They ain't got no money, nothing to show for nothing. The only thing they can say, yeah, man, I had the baddest chick back in the day. Well, she 50 years old, right along with you now. So, so in the end, you got nothing. And that's what he was getting to, where he was saying, sometimes you got to take some time off. You know, sometimes you got to take some time off and build something, and then you get your time back as you get. What's going on?
Oh, no, that's a hard schedule. That's a hard schedule, bro.
Hey, 103 hours, my God. But
yeah, man.
That nigga, but he also when he said at the end, you got nothing. Shit,
I mean,
nigga, you got a health hazard, man.
man.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell
do
y'all
you ever
like
see the
this,
doctor?
bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If you want to be successful, bro, it's about making sacrifices at the end of the day.
Everybody can't make it with
sacrificing. It's about making sacrifices. It's about bettering your craft, being real with yourself, and getting the information you need. Information is key. You know, depending on what you're doing, you always want to be elevating as far as upgrading, keeping your shit fresh, not getting stuck in the old ways and the time machine. So, like, if you run in a corner store and that's your business, you want to keep the product in the corner store that the people are buying. You don't want to be selling the old shit that people don't want no more. Like, you remember when people used to smoke, and I'm just giving examples. Remember back in the day when everybody used to smoke Swishers? Well, now everybody buy backwoods. So what do you want to stock your store with more? You don't want to be that nigga still trying to pump Swishers when everybody's smoking backwoods. You don't want to be the nigga trying to sell the candy that niggas don't buy no more. Everybody buying ice cups for you know, by themselves. You don't want to be the nigga that don't offer ice cups. You got to keep these things, and it's just whatever market you in. If you selling clothes, you got to be able to come with the fresh shit. Like, if you got clothes, you got to get shit that stands out, and you got to be willing to take the losses. You got to be willing to read. You got to be willing to save. You got to be willing to motherfucking lose sleep. And I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning, you got to be able to, you got to be able to motherfucking be willing to lose some friends. You might have a
lot of friends.
That's what it is.
The NFL, the No Friends Left Club.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
The NFL, no friends left.
Yeah, and like I say, it's people that I used to talk to regularly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I used to talk to people regularly all the time, and it's people that I can't talk to like that no more. Like, I don't have time.
You grew past them.
I wouldn't even say I grew past them. It's just I'm on a mission right now, and everybody can't be a part of your mission sometimes. You don't have time. You don't have the
man, yeah.
You can't. It's just like, okay, bro, I got this and this going on. And you make time for the people that you can. But it's events that I miss now. I used to be the nigga that try to make it to every event, every family function, and it's like, I can't do this shit no more.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But look, it's all about selling yourself. You got to be able to sell your product. Your product is you. You got to be able to sell yourself. Go ahead.
So, you know, what you saying right now, it's something that you realize, that it's something that you probably realize that I also realize, and that's everybody not built for success. Everybody not built to do it. So you see the response that I got? I just seen somebody in the comments say it's only 98 hours in a week. Man, when you got your own stuff, you work every day of the week. You work on the weekends too. Ain't no days off. You work 7 days a week. That's why I say I work 103 hours a week, man. It's some days. It's some. I don't work.
Listen up. You say.
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable, bro?
But listen up. You say everybody's not.
If you comfortable, it's good.
But you say everybody's not built for success, bro.
Well, I take that back. Everybody's not built. Everybody don't have what it takes to put in what's necessary to succeed. I won't say everybody's not built for success.
Hold on now. Everybody got different definitions of success, bro. Not everybody's trying to be a business entrepreneur. Some people they form of success was they went to college to be a technician or a chemical engineer. And
some people belong to
some of these people went by and became chemical engineers and worked at a company for 10 years, and they're now making $300,000 a year with a bonus, and that is successful to them.
And some people are cleaning carpets, and that's successful to them.
Some people have that, and they don't have to put in. They can put in the 60 hours a week and be good.
And true. So I retract that statement because what y'all saying is right. That's my bad. So I retract that statement because some people just want to live a simple, modest life. But I guess what I'm trying to say is everybody's not built to do what I do because there's sometimes I didn't work 27 hours straight before I didn't got some sleep.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. I met niggas like you. I
go hard, but I've never did 27 hours straight.
Hey, who really wins when you work yourself to death like that, and that job only gives you a crumb of what they really worth?
Future generations, because I don't work for a job. I work for myself.
So, like I say, everybody got a different place and a different mindset. Me, I don't calculate my hours. I know I put a lot of motherfucking work in, though. I put a lot in. I don't even calculate what type of money I spend on my brand. I went and got new merch made today.
Like, nigga, it's getting done.
It's getting done. I don't even count the hours, but I'm going to get some sleep. When it's time to get sleep, I'm going to get that sleep.
I know that's
right.
Time
to spend that money, I got to spend that money. I got to get this merch made. Fuck it. It costs me $60 for the shirts.
You sound like my pops.
It costs this much to get it made. We getting that done. Hey, I got to drive to the other side of town. I'm not calculating the gas money. Oh, a flight costs this much. I'm not calculating. I won't calculate because it's got to get done. I know I'm in the motherfucking red. I'm in the red. Straight up. A lot of people are already in their green. And then when I say I'm in the red, I say I'm in the red because of the amount of hours that I've put in. The amount of hours I put in and the amount of time I've spent to get to this level, I haven't made a profit of all that back. If I'm talking hours, energy, research, time.
That YouTube should be down the line money, though.
Yeah, exactly. But not even just YouTube, just period. Like, just whatever money, it's more money that can be made than YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of the YouTube check. So it's like I put in work that had nothing to do with direct money with YouTube. Like it's just like I might be at an event.
You see what I'm saying?
It ain't no money involved in me being at this event, but it goes hand in hand with the business of rap and the culture.
Networking.
This is what Kevin Samuels was talking about. See what I'm saying?
So I say when I do that, I ain't got that back yet, and I'm cool. I'm not even calculating it. I've been doing this shit 4 years, nonstop. So it's like, I'm not calculating that shit. I'm like, that shit come back how it come back. It got to get done. If you sit back and look for dollars for everything you do, you going to be stuck. It's like.
You're going to be mad. You're going to be mad as a motherfucker.
You got to be willing to grind. You got to put
what Kevin
I was in.
Well, that brings me to where I'm at right now. I can't hire an employee. So I have to put all the hours in. I got to be this person. I got to be that person. I got to be this person. And then, I can offer somebody a percentage of the company. Hey, can you do this? Woo, woo, woo. But once I get to where I'm going to, even once I get halfway to where I'm going to, then I'm able to trade money for time. I don't have to put that much time in. Now I can pay somebody to do this. Now I have less things to focus on, and I have more time.
And see, that's the thing with me.
That's the equation.
And like
matter of fact, are you on Rumble yet?
Huh?
Are you on Rumble yet?
Nah, I ain't on that.
You get on Rumble like yesterday.
What's Rumble?
I need to get on a lot of shit.
Rumble is another video service with way less censorship. So
I
like
need
this video, you could leave on Rumble. You can't leave it on YouTube. Well, maybe you might be able to leave it on YouTube,
nah,
but
this shit.
I don't think he'll go to Rumble. Really, tell you the truth, because that's a predominantly conservative platform. I don't know what your political stance is, but that is a pretty much conservative
Oh,
platform.
what big and political stance is?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
See, I'm independent, so I don't care.
hold on. Fuck them all.
Yeah, YouTube. Fuck YouTube too.
No. YouTube, I'm cool with YouTube.
Nah, YouTube with the fuckery too.
No, I'm cool with YouTube because I can reach the people here.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well,
I'm cool with YouTube. I can reach the people here. Without YouTube, I don't talk to people like Kevin Samuels. Without YouTube, I don't meet my supporters. I've met some very great people off of YouTube. So shout out to you.
The reason why I say F YouTube is because they allow people like Cynthia G to exist. To talk about abort black babies.
Who took out Farrakhan? Somebody like Facebook. Somebody.
I think all platforms took him out. So I keep saying I'm not on any political side. Like I'm not I'm not a Democrat or a Republican.
Yeah, me too, bro.
You're a common sense. You're a common sense Black American.
I could give two fucks about two motherfucking parties that were formed.
I didn't even vote. This last
for what?
election. Exactly.
If you black for what?
Exactly.
We were brainwashed into thinking that we should vote, and
my family was mad at me, bro. My family was pissed off.
Yeah, because they were brainwashed.
It's two sides of the same coin,
bro.
Hey, it's a uniparty, but I will say
the Republicans definitely stepping up more in this day and age.
I've yet to see an apology to African Americans from either party.
Boom.
That is true.
If it ain't about
Until
reparation,
then, I have you niggas ain't shit to me.
Yep. Really talk. If it ain't about changing the educational system, reparations and shit like that, fuck them presidents, man.
I could give two fucks what they talking about. I look at the shit they say to say, to see what niggas is following suit. If you told me you was a Republican because you want to cut your taxes, I'm gonna tell you good shit, nigga. That was a smart business move.
Hey, what y'all think about the divestor community?
The what?
The what?
Divestor community.
I don't even know what that is.
That's pretty much a women thing. Like men don't really get into that.
I don't give a fuck about any of these fucking I'm being honest.
Hold on. A divestor community. What do they do?
They divest from black men. The black women who divest from black men. Cynthia G and all them.
Who gives a fuck what they think?
Yeah, forget about them.
Hey, bro, really tell you the truth, I wouldn't even mention Cynthia G name because she was wishing death to young black boys. So I don't even pay her no attention.
What? Where y'all get? Who are these people?
I don't even know.
People
don't even come across my radar, man. Like I don't give two fucks about these people.
So these are black women that hate black men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't give them no airtime. No, don't give them no airtime.
Bro, leave them where they at.
Yeah. So let me say this. I've been trying to get this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, that right now is a time for black men to speak and not be afraid of speaking. Right now, everything that's going on, everything that's going on right now, it's like the writing's on the wall. I mean, this past 3 years, some people made some money, but a lot of people
let me build on that.
They got their livelihoods gutted, and I'm sorry, when my neighbor gets their catalytic converter stolen 3 times, there's a problem. Okay, so in my opinion, all the neighbors that are pissed off are finally waking up and saying, "Hey, wait a minute, we got to do something about it." I've got so many people out here in LA that you would never think are saying, "Hey, I got to get involved." Getting involved. Some of these people are even running as write-ins.
Ben Telledge, what you do? What's your profession?
I teach music a little bit here and there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. So when it comes to even that, going on Zoom and whatnot, like it's easier, but it takes the soul out of what I do. even from, being in a little bit in the hip hop community, it's just like, people were just so possessed about, am I going to get sick, this and that and stuff like that. And you couldn't even do, the normal fun stuff. It took the fun out of music for me personally. So when I see that how everybody was coerced, in my opinion, now is the time to start speaking up, because when else are you going to speak up? I mean, yeah, obviously America has never apologized to black people, but I'm gonna, like, I take a page out of successful people like Kevin Samuels, and like I'm not gonna wait for an apology
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
I'm
out and
over
get
it.
it.
No. We not waiting.
So
We just
no, exactly,
calling it out.
exactly, and it matters to a point, because how could you apologize to other groups and not apologize to us? But unless we get involved, it's never going to change. So that's why I'm glad that I'm seeing all these people that, like I said, I would never think get involved. And you talked about church earlier. I've been around some of these people. I've been at church more with them than I ever had been being in church inside four walls. I'm sorry. You do not need four walls for a church. As a matter of fact, a church means a meeting of two or more. So
Yeah, you can have church on the corner.
Mary Red, what you
exactly.
talking about? Mary Red talking about something. It's too late, black man. What you talking about, Mary Red? Explain that in chat.
There's some weirdos in
In
that
the
comment
comments.
section.
Bro, why
There's
y'all
some
Yeah.
keep?
weird
Why do
motherfuckers in
y'all
that
keep?
comment section.
Hold on, bro. Y'all fucking up the conversation,
There's
cutting
some
him
weird
off.
motherfuckers in that
Hold
comment
on, hold
section.
on, hold on. When somebody types something weird in the chat, bro, do not cut off this man's point, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You
Okay.
taking away from the conversation and directed it into some crazy shit. Let motherfuckers in the chat troll. That's what they gonna do. That's just
Yeah.
part of the game. Let them be there. Let them troll. Da, 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 da. The only thing you can't do on this platform is disrespect the dead. Other than that, that's that. But like, I like what homie's saying. I just be want to make it clear. Not saying that you said that. I'm not sitting around expecting an apology at all. And you didn't say that. I just want the people to know that like Ant doesn't want them to apologize. It doesn't mean anything anymore. I'm just the type of nigga. I'm gonna hang it over your fucking head.
Yeah.
You ask me why I don't fuck with you and I don't believe in this country and I don't believe in Democrats or Republicans. You have not shown me anything as a black man as why I should have faith and believe in that you have my best interest as a human.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
all I say that for.
Since I was a little boy,
Yeah.
all the way until I was a man, you ain't showed me. And I sat here and voted for this man twice.
I didn't
Off the
vote at
fact
all.
that
But at the
I
same
think
time, you got to
Trump was
get in.
black.
At the same time, unless you want change, you have to get involved. You got to put your shoes on and get in there. And it's kind of messy, and it seems like it's daunting.
Listen, though, if you think about this, bro, you're not gonna get in there. You're not.
They're going to try to keep you out. They're definitely going to try to keep you out. I will say that.
Out. They are going to keep us out. It just is what it is. I'm not saying we giving up. I'm saying the only thing that will change this system in America is time. There's nothing we can do. We are doing what we can do to get better.
You're right. It's been 3 years since all this other stuff went down. So I agree.
We're having more fathers in the homes. We're starting to get the information. We're starting to become entrepreneurs. We're starting to read. We're starting to get trades. We're starting to learn about coding. We're creating generational wealth. We're now making it a thing where people from our culture will now have generational wealth. Like look at LeBron James kids. Look at P. Diddy kids. Look at and not even just them. I'm just using them as a example because they're popular entertainers, but there's other people who are now creating generational wealth who are not famous for their kids. These are things that will push Black people into better positions. We're starting as people, and I wish I could find it. It's on Clubhouse. There are Black banks that are out here now.
Yeah.
Doing small things, and they're only going to expand with time. We're going to get those positions that things can be changed. It's just going to be a very, very, very slow process because the system is designed for us not to change.
Yeah, that's why they're pushing the LGBT stuff so hard because they
What
are
y'all,
trying to grasp the youth and corrupt them so they can't grow into that change.
what y'all,
100% believe that. And if you don't see that, I mean, yeah, I think most of us agree here, but if anybody else in chat doesn't agree,
You
Well,
know,
you
you
they
know,
just
know,
what y'all think about Roe v. Wade being overturned?
well, that was designed to stop black people from being born. Again, without firing a shot, you corrupt and possess the minds of black people
But
to
you got
think
black
that
women
this is a
fighting
good.
for it.
I'm sorry.
I said you got black women fighting for it.
man,
Well,
it's
yeah,
a
because
reason.
they have
Listen,
don't
man.
know any better. They don't know any better.
just
They
like
don't
Kevin
know any
said,
better.
just like Kevin
Most
Samuels
Democrats
would
were
say,
slow.
right? One day Kevin Samuels would say, and he said it in the Vlad interview. He said it on his live too, but he was just like, you know, the gay rumors and all that stuff, whatever, right? So they would try to like shame him, even in the comment section. Oh, you gay, you gay, you gay. Like, let's shame him. Oh, you zesty, right?
Right.
But then go at people for being homophobic. Where's the fucking logic in that?
Yeah, I see what you're
There
saying.
is
Yeah,
none.
exactly.
Like he said, like LGBTQ, y'all are on the clock
Yeah.
for that situation because the people would be shaming him. The LGBTQ never came up and stood up for Kevin Samuels. Like,
That's why I say that whole lie.
why are y'all shaming him for being gay if he is gay?
Do
Shouldn't he
not
have the free right to
don't
be gay?
don't let black women tell y'all the lie that black women are the most unprotected women. Yes, y'all are the most. Y'all matter of fact, y'all are the most protected women
Well,
because
you know,
you can't say nothing to y'all. Because if we do say something to y'all, we're bashing you, or if we critique y'all, we're bashing you.
well, you
And
know,
that's why,
man.
man, they need to
People,
speak up and be bold. That's
people
one of the
use.
things that we need to do, especially this year. Like, if we don't do that, we're missing our moment. Right now is that time. I encourage everybody to
Oh, we
speak
doing
up and
this
talk to
when we
your
come
Nate.
up.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Right
Oh
that's
now,
yeah,
why
we really got to do
I've been
that.
riding this shit not only to pay respect, and once again, shout out to those platforms I got in the title and more people that show love to Kevin Samuels, and I had respect for that. And that's why I did this video. I had respect for them niggas because they wasn't scared. And I got respect for that. I got respect for them jumping out and standing with Kevin Samuels and showing love when it's easy to just sit back and be quiet because it's not the motherfucking popular thing to do right now. That let me know that y'all are on the side of the creator. Y'all are on the side of real facts. Y'all are on. I might not agree with all these niggas' opinions and what they do at times,
Of course.
but y'all showed me something today, and I respect it. Now, if I
Dude,
got
you
to
ain't
talk
said.
some shit, if you do some bullshit,
He
and
said
if it's a trending topic, I got to talk about it. It's
you
business,
ain't
and
said
it's just
one
what I
thing.
stand on. But let me give these niggas their respect for standing and showing that motherfucking love because a lot of people just was like, I'm gonna just sit this one out and be quiet. I ain't got nothing to say. This man made CNN, bro.
Yeah.
CNN was
Yep.
talking about this nigga.
Yep.
All news publications.
You got women in your chat saying that you ain't showed no. They talking about you. They said you
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
showed
man.
no.
Don't even worry about that. Don't worry about the chat. You know,
Bruh.
I think in 5 to 10 years, Kevin gonna be a lot bigger than what he is now
No,
because
they
the
talking about
tide's
him.
gonna turn.
They talking about my brother right here talking. They talking about you ain't show no type of protection for black women. Bruh, what are y'all talking about, bruh?
I'm about to
Yeah.
tap out, y'all. I'm
Yeah. It's about that time.
song. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Once again, shout out to everybody who showed love to Kevin Samuels. Condolences to his family, his daughter. For my black women that I do love. I love my sisters. My mama is black.
Boom.
My granny that is still living is black. I'm calling her tomorrow. My other granny that passed away was black. I'm about to be in
Boom.
a house full of. We put something together tomorrow for Mother's Day for all of our black mothers in our family. Got a DJ coming through. We got food getting catered.
Since y'all all care about it, in the chat, there you go.
So we love black women. I like to date black women. I like to take black women out to eat. I like to sleep with black women. I say all that to say this.
Did your mic go out?
Nah, y'all telling me protect black women. If you about protecting black women, if you a black woman and you are worried about protecting black women, I think first you should be to protecting his daughter and his mama.
Ooh.
From the disrespect online.
Ooh.
We'll end it with that. Let me get into my track. I'm gonna get 2 in probably. Let me go to my 03, man. Let me get back to the theme song of the chat. Let me play Kevin Samuels one. I ain't gonna play that.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, before you do that, I just want to say, all black people should know how to use and train with a firearm. If you don't, use it, please.
Absolutely.
You got to do that.
Well, shout out to Big Ant. I just want to I appreciate you doing this live from for Kevin Samuels. I seen a couple of your clips. I don't even think I'm subscribed. I'm gonna subscribe to it, but I definitely appreciate you doing this live for Kevin Samuels because, like you said, a lot of people can just sit back because it's the cool thing to do right now. But I think in about 5 to 10 years, a lot of people gonna regret it. But shout out, I'm gonna dip on out.
For sure. I'm doing shout outs right now, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. We here. I can touch the sky, I'm high enough. Top of right behind us, loaded up. Watch your spirit rise in front of us. Just cause you got young, could call my blood. Walking on air, walking on water, walking on air.
Hey, bro, I'm out. I'm gonna be listening. I got you on my TV. Okay, I'm out. All right.
So, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all support. You ain't hit that like button, man. We tapping out after this. I'm doing shout outs right now. You want your shit shouted out? Type it in right now. I'm shouting out. Shout out Courtney Love. Shout out to Fudgy Apple. Love, gang. Shout out to everybody tapping. Shout out Peso, the whole TSF, man. Shout out Exotic Pop. Did they thing today. Shout out OG Gant. What's good? 03 Greedo Float. Free 03, man. Shout out to Lucifer, Rat Zinger. That's Love Gang. We here.
Hey, where you saw Peso at?
Exotic Pop. He pulled up for the little event they had.
Okay. Yeah.
We got something else. I'm gonna play something else after this. Go play Kevin Samuels' track, man. So we played the beginning and the end of every live. Just loaded up. Rise in front of us. Just cause you thought you could calm my blood. Walking on air. Walking on water. Walking on air. let me dive in the ocean.
And baby mamas that ain't beef, nigga. Where I'm from, we keep the drama in the streets, nigga. Yeah, you know I got the chopper in the seat, nigga. And it came with a beat, nigga. Jungle gang got a honey in this thing, nigga. We'll put your ass to sleep, nigga. Cause they never creep music when we creep, nigga. No doors on the cheap, nigga. I can touch the sky, I'm high enough. Chopper right behind us, loaded up. Watch us never rise and run above. Just don't the young could call my blood. Walking on air, walking on water, walking on
My bad, Dom tripping on the shout outs. My bad. Let me go back up. Shout out Vander Alexander. She let me down in the ocean. Never stop grinding. 303. Put a shirt on, my nigga. Fuck with you though. Appreciate the support. Put your shirt on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Your mother and your daughter. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man.
R.I.P.
03 Greedo, floating. Oh, 03 Greedo floating. That's the theme song of the chat. If you know, you know. We be on the 03 heavy. That and that motherfucking Money Man, Grass Valley. We're gonna play this one little track. I'm gonna play this directly to the speaker. It's what Kevin Samuels used to play, man. R.P. Kevin Samuels, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man. Yeah, nigga. Type in Vidry. Type this in and put slow down. Slow and reverb. We gonna let it ride all the way out, man.
Yeah, John Jam.
We gonna let it ride all the way out, man.
It sounds like it chopped and screwed.
It is.
I'm about to say I'm over hitting too, like.
You say what?
It's in. What's the original cut?
Huh?
What's the original cut?
It's on the song, Vidry. Your Good Lies.
Your Good Lies, okay.
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man. You know, had to ride with that one out. We're gonna be talking about this on the podcast on Tuesday, man. Speak on it some more with the guys, the fellas. More clips dropping out. It's on me this week. I wasn't staying on top of the clips and didn't really know what was going on. I'm gonna try to drop the 2 clips on Studio 56 Pod tomorrow. Go subscribe over there, Studio 56 Podcast. If you have not subscribed right here to Urban Politicians TV, please do so. Hit the like button, subscribe button. More shit coming, working closer to getting the merch out. Working closer to getting good, you know. I'm trying to do a little something. I'm probably just set a date for the 100,000 sub giveaway. I'm gonna do a pack, and I think it's 12, but that's only gonna be for Houston on the clothes. So on the merch, I'm gonna do a pack of 12 things to give away for the supporters out of Houston, 12 people. And then I'm gonna do some for my people that are that's noticeably consistent. I will be doing little giveaways, few little dollars here and there on the live stream after 100K. I'm gonna do it on the Pacific stream. Once we hit the 100K, that could be next couple months. So we're gonna do the 100K. I'm thankful. I'm proud to get this far, man. Who knew? Nigga ain't the richest nigga. Nigga ain't got the most money. Nigga not the most latest. But I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun, bro. This ain't just the zone or being high. Nothing. Nigga really having fun with this shit. Nigga really having fun with this shit, man. And it's a journey. It's a grind. It's a hustle. But I'm glad that I could like come on here and connect and talk with my supporters, man. Like a lot of people can't do that with their shit. You feel me? A lot of people can't just be solid and cool. They gotta be in a character mode. I'm thankful for that. Like I get on here and be the real motherfucking me, man. And people still fuck with me, even when some motherfuckers don't, for whatever reason. We straight though, man. If y'all have not subscribed, subscribe. And still go watch Kevin Samuels content, man. Go subscribe. Go send to those super chats still. Go follow Kevin Samuels still, man. You know, go still watch them old videos and send to that. You know, if you can still send to that super chat, go over there. Go subscribe to your channel. Turn it all the way up and get that revenue over there, man. We got more shit coming. Once again, shout out to everybody that was showing love to Kevin Samuels when it wasn't the cool thing to do. You know, the women community going crazy and to just, come out like that. Yeah. Make sure y'all stay up, man. 1,000.